All right. How's it going, everybody? Well, now it says I'm live. It said live, then it did the YouTube studio. It was a little screwy. How's it going, everybody? I hope the picture is okay because I changed a few things, a few settings, and we'll see how it goes. Let me refresh this puppy. I'm sorry if I didn't get my notifications out earlier. I've been trying to live, enjoy. I don't know how many warm days we have left. Honestly, this is the first day of fall. And for those of us in the northern hemisphere, we all know what's coming. Yeah, it's just maybe there it goes. Good grief. Sorry, gonna let Snowman's channel play in the background. Hey, Connie, not doing too bad. I was running a little late. I almost didn't do the stream tonight because it's actually really nice out. And didn't have a lot to talk about Urbex wise. And I know a lot of people have gotten a hold of me and said, you've been doing this for over 3 years and we've covered a lot of Urbex. So lately I've been leaving it up to a lot of you guys out there to ask questions about either urban exploring, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, cameras, whatever else. But I will say anybody that has anything they want to talk about in any of those zones, feel free to throw it out there. But yeah, can you believe it? Today's the first day of fall. Wow. It seems like we kind of got boned out of spring and summer be due to, the sweet and sour sniffles, all the peaceful group gatherings going on, and all the events being shut down because of sweet and sour sniffles. I'm not looking forward to what's coming. And yes, I know, Connie, you guys have already had a taste of what's coming out west there, but man, I'm not in the mood. Oh, crap, my energy drink's almost empty. Not good. Rockstar needs to sponsor me. I swear, I love these things. Oh, man. How's my sound, Connie? I did turn down, and this microphone is not one of the most expensive microphones. I am a budgeted person. So sometimes I get away from this when it gets a little, But I did turn it down a little. I had somebody say it was popping before, making a little noise. But, And I've been between working on this channel and slowly trying to work on the other one, a little busy. Oh, my sound is great. Cool. So what is up in your corner of the world, Connie? And I have a cat that's going to step on my energy drink and knock it over. Really, man? What's playing in the background is Snowman's channel. If you go check out his channel, everybody, Snowman has this really cool way of asking you to subscribe. It's really kind of cool. Something about do it now so you have no regrets later. It's pretty cool. I have to say, Snowman, in the videos I watched this week, Snowman gave me a good laugh with his please subscribe, I don't know what that's called, a bumper, how he says that. But yeah, if you get a chance, you check him out and check out a couple of Snowman's Explorers. He's a guy that's on a lot of streams. He really does like urban exploring. And he does have a lot on his channel. Here's a house he did. And he has no idea I'm playing his stuff on here. But yeah, it's a nice little house he did. He really looks for everything. Another one of those explorers that I really can respect because he doesn't just go looking for the big stuff. He really finds anything. And that's really cool. Hey, Burning Sands. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, wow, Cindy. I'm not sure you should have done that. I mean, whew. Cindy, there's sometimes I learn more about you than I need to. And being on TikTok, they don't have to be fully clothed, do they? Eee. Of course, hey, you know what? I'm glad you're got the friskiness to be doing that. I hope I am. Hope I'm older and going, yeah, let me see them girlies, Yeah. We can all only hope to have your energy at your age. Hachi, what is up, man? Hachi, Or the Trans Am hat, buddy. Hey, RC, how's it going? RC, my week has been weird between my lungs have had one of those weeks. Anybody's got a health condition knows you'll have highs and lows. And mine, a little crabby this last week. And then busy helping I was out helping my parents a bunch because they, like I said, they're in the 80s and still live out in BFE. I have to go out and help them. And the puppy and everything else and trying to get ready for winter. Yeah, I said the W word. And trying to figure out if we're going to keep our old truck or go buy a cheap beater truck that I may have to do some repair to. We'll see. We're discussing that. So I do love the old beater Dodge, but there's another old beater Dodge I found that has a better body, less mileage, but the transmission's got an issue that I'm not sure what it would take to fix. But truck, they only want $750 for this 99 Dodge. It's like, ooh, we'll see. But yeah, I've been a little busy, RC. That's why I didn't get these notifications out or set my stream up in time. Heck, I didn't even have time to talk to Urbex today, which is strange. Let's see. Buckle Bunny, not much. We've had a lot of smoking. Yeah. Thankfully, we aren't getting near as much smoke. You guys are closer. We are getting some of it, and there are some days where it stays in the upper atmosphere and our air quality is good. There are other days where, even though it's nice, I got to shut my windows, turn my purifiers on, because for people like me to go outside, it really irritates. And I'm wondering if that's part of why my lungs are feeling crappy the last week or so, because of the smoke in the air is causing me a lot of issues. But I hope they get that under control. Especially since I found out that most of them, the fires were set by arsonists, and it's due to some of the political unrest. I do not much care for that crap. And I want to know, how does that, not to go overly political, I try to keep it off here, but how the heck does that help anything to do with your political stance by doing that crap? Yeah, you guys, Burning Sands and Buckle Bunny, you're both, east, south, north of each other, and you're getting a lot of it. Working out, trying to get back into shape. Hey, RC, that's a good idea. I got my treadmill and the Bowflex over here on the other side. I set up my own home gym because I had to. I have to work out, and my gym is closed. My gym closed down for good, and there's other gyms open in a decent drive for me, but they're limiting how many people can go in. So you never know when you get there if you are able to go in. They can only limit so many people. I mean, it's sucky. Plus, do I want to take that chance? Because, come on, we all know the people at gyms sometimes are some of the nastiest people. Dripping sweat, coughing, sneezing, and they won't wipe nothing down. It's like, eh. You ever tried to work out with 30% lungs and a mask on? Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Hachi, no kidding. Hachi, right up by the TV, you kind of can't see it right under my pictures, is a small Burt Reynolds era Trans Am sitting there. That, by the way, for any of you just getting here, what it's just playing in the background, so I give us a little mood stuff in the background instead of my Star Trek stuff blinking around in the background. That is Snowman's Urbex channel right there playing. Fall and winter, definitely. Yeah, RC, I agree. Even though today we're 80 degrees here, and which is about average for us. And tomorrow's supposed to be average too, but last week and like 7-8 days in a row, we were running 20 plus degrees below normal. And now there's a lot of people saying, Farmer's Almanac and stuff, saying that we are going to be have a cold, snowy winter. Yay. So that's another reason I've been getting everything arranged in the house, is I have a feeling we're going to be caving it this year. Whoa, did I miss something? Somebody bought some? Whoa, we have a lot of smoke in here. TikTok, no, TikTok is on. Yeah, Burning Sands is right. Walmart Corporation kind of bought TikTok, which is kind of good because that means hopefully their programmers will go through it and get rid of a lot of the Chinese government spyware, which was the part of the big problem. So there's a lot of spyware problems with them. Jennifer, how you doing, hon? I think I saw you say something a minute ago. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up to everybody. What is going on in Indiana, Jennifer? Burning Sands is in Nevada. Connie is in Colorado. Hachi is... You're out east, aren't you, Hachi? Just trying to keep track where everybody's at. Yeah, buddy. I know you. I feel you, hon. Jeez, you're even closer to the smoke. Robert, what is up, man? What is going on with you, Robert? Robert, you're northern east coast, right? Sorry, I just trying to. I try to keep track of where you all are, but sometimes Tennessee. Hachi's in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee is. Well, that's one of the places we did almost. We came really close to moving there about a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was close due to the transplant place down there. It was before the Trikafta came out, and I was under what they called the red alert, where they could list me anytime because I was bad enough. The Trikafta is only. Oops, sorry, I hear puppy fighting upstairs. But yeah, we almost moved down there due to Vanderbilt. Is it Vanderbilt? I think down there because they're an epic transplant place. So we almost moved down there. Let's see. SRA is increased in Rona cases. Yeah, I'm more worried. I know it's going to sound stupid. I'm more worried about the average flu and other stuff going around. The other thing, yeah, I always wore masks anyway in the winter, and I'm careful. I will say this, guys, do something they're not telling you to do enough of: sanitize your hands. You go to the grocery store, you open the freezer case that 1,000 other people have opened. That's not doing your mask any. Your mask won't help you. You take that mask off later, you're driving home, you got it on your steering wheel, you touch your face sooner or later, your keys, something. Sanitize your hands. We can talk about what masks do and do not work if you guys want, but I'll tell you right now, that'll definitely get my stream demonized, let's say. But even though the CDC admits the type of mask I use is the only type that does anything against it. Let's see. Back in the boonies. Hey, Hachi, buddy. I grew up in the boonies. And I'm not shy. If you guys want to look up where I grew up, if you go to Andalusia, Illinois, there's a road called like Illinois 92 or Andalusia Road. If you head not the way of Milan, if you're looking on Google Maps, Milan's one way. You go from Milan to Andalusia. You keep going past Andalusia, Illinois along the Mississippi River, about 4.5 miles, then up in the woods suddenly. That's where I grew up. I went to a small school called Rockridge High School. Hachi, yeah, I was talking about Vanderbilt down there. They got an epic transplant facility for lung people like me. Iowa City's really good, but Vanderbilt is one of the top, 5 in the country. Oh, good God. Sorry, I had to laugh. Jennifer, I had my first case of morning sickness today. It was triggered by fried eggs. Yeah. So the kid doesn't like eggs. Facebook has deleted about 150 Chinese spyware accounts. On Burning Sands, be careful with that. Facebook is deleting a lot of people based on what's coming up in the election. Honestly, they're deleting people left and right because they're really trying to control the narrative. Some people I know, due to their political beliefs, even the Hodge twins were taken down for a while. So Facebook's pulling some dirty stuff. Wow, my wife is that loud. Oh, yeah, Burning Sands. You didn't hear. Yes, Jennifer is pregnant. So with all the bad that's happened, it looks like the universe is balanced out for Jennifer, at least as much as possible, Jennifer. As much as possible, the universe said, hey, we've really thrown the bone on you in 2020, so here you go. Hopefully this is going to end nothing Hachi-like is going to happen to Jennifer the rest of the year, and this is how she's going to go out 2020, at least end on as high a note as possible for her in 2020. So, yeah, she is expecting. And obviously the child does not like eggs, at least fried. Oh, jeez. Hey, BB, sorry, I saw you come in. How's it going, BB? Am I alone? Downstairs I am. Jax was down here, but then he went upstairs to get some more food. But yeah, I prefer to wear transparent women's socks. Nice. Tell you what, here's a little trick. And now, you know, some people are going to laugh at this. This is one of those life hacks. You know how socks, you go to buy socks. They come in fit size, shoe size 6 to 12. Really? That can't work. Not well. Well, instead of going and buying a pair of socks that just fit your size, which are friggin' expensive, I found out that my wife does this also because she finds there's a men's sock that's small or whatever that fits her better than women's socks. And I found out there's a women's size of like the women's 6 to 10 or whatever fit me better than the men's. So it's the same sock, but I'll buy it from the women's side and find out they fit better. They fit a little tighter. They don't not made for somebody with a flipper. It's only got like 9.5, 10 foot. So I'm sorry, a sock that's going to fit somebody size 6 and then size 12 is not going to work for everybody. That's just stupidity. So it's a little life hack. Brought to you by me and BB. That's where my dad went for a while. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, Hachi, they are pretty badass from what I hear. Oh, cool, Hachi. Hopefully your dad also taught you that Trans Ams are great. Keep waiting for GTR to pop in here and go, Trans Ams suck. Please, God, no Hachi apocalypse. Yeah. Hachi had enough in mostly 2019. 2020 hasn't really beat on Hachi quite as bad. But, you know, 2020 wasn't his best year. But, yeah, 2019, I think, was worse for you, Hachi. Ugh. Yeah, Jennifer does not need a Hachi apocalypse. Oops. Oops, sorry, Hachi. Oops, you got nailed somehow. John Spike. Oh. No, John. Uh-oh. John Spike has nailed Hachi for some reason. Hey, John. I don't know what happened. You just dinged about 3 of Hachi's comments. Whoops. Now you're saying, what's up? Hachi was timed out by John. What? John, I think you're hitting the wrong button, buddy. Because you just timed out Hachi. And I can't undo it. Hachi, you'll be back in about 300 seconds. Who picked that time? 300 seconds? What is that? Hey, Salute, what's up? Ugh. Or I guess they had amniocentesis. Ugh. You're having a little boy. Cool. Cool. That's even kind of more balance as nature balancing itself out there after what happened with you. Hey, Mariah, hun. 81 in Florida. Hey, we are actually about 81, 82 degrees here right now, so I can live with that. Oh, yeah, Roger. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everybody. And Robert's answering a question I asked a while ago. Okay, so you are in Connecticut. And if you're wondering what's going on in the background, that is Snowman's Urbex channel. He just thought I'd play some of his vids, and I haven't checked out his channel as much as I should have in a while. So I spent the other night watching a good amount of his videos. I've been trying to catch up a little more. I think I left a comment on 2 of his videos and thumbs up on the rest I watched. I watched it until I fell asleep last night. I was tired. My dad, I don't know how that... Oh! Uh-oh. Well, hopefully Hachi, if you're still there, buddy, John didn't mean to. He nailed your comments and nixed you, but you'll be back in a sec. Hey, Jim Walker. Welcome to the stream. 69 in Connecticut. Wow. Holy crap, you're colder than we are. We are like 81 today, but it's low humidity, so it's actually pretty comfortable for once. Oh, so what is going on with everybody? We know what's going on with Jennifer, obviously, but what do you guys think about me moving everything around? Because I'm the exact opposite way now, and now you see more of the room you normally don't see. Because what you saw was the little section over here before. So now you see my couch, back of my couch here, and my sci-fi pop culture goofiness going on. The Star Trek posters and my Millennium Falcon in the corner right by the chat and stuff. It's hard to tell, but in the background by the TV, right next to Darth Vader, above that is a head sticking out, and that is an old AT walker. The original ones. Oh, John, yeah, it happens. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, I just thought I'd move it around. Also, the way I rearranged the room is a little better for me and my wife both to do stuff. And she didn't like, because when she'd come down to get dog food out of the pantry down here, where we store it in the containers, she would be on camera. And she's like, I don't like that. So now she can come down and go right by here, and you guys don't know. So it works better in many ways. It's just a better look, I think. I'm not as big about using all the OBS. I can run OBS, but I don't like running all the screens and the fancy backgrounds. And I don't know, maybe it's old fashioned. I like a little more real, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thanks, Burning Sands. I think you stomped on something there. Thank you. Doesn't seem to be exploring. Oh, nice. Yes, I got a troll. So the stream, it didn't say I was exploring anything. But okay, thanks for stopping by. Sometimes we just talk. Perdit, if you want to, feel free to throw out any urban exploring talk and ideas and questions. I've been doing this for over 3 years. All I'm going to say is if you want to talk about Urbex stuff, guys, I'm here and I'm more than willing to talk about it still. And we are going to do Urbex on these streams off and on still. Maybe even some reviews coming up from a few channels. It's just YouTube is a little squeamy, weird about some of the review stuff right now. And honestly, after 3 years plus doing these streams, even a lot of you guys said you were liking how we were talking about off Urbex topics sometimes. So that's kind of what I did. I stuck with it, and we're kind of doing a lot of that lately. But if you want any Urbex comments, topics, talk about drones, cameras, anything else, let me know. Yeah, I really moved. Robert, what I did is I moved everything actually 180, because at one time this desk, this way here, was up against the back of the couch. So you were seeing the Batmobile and my Star Wars stuff on this side and the part of the pantry. So I just flipped it around. So now you're seeing the other 2/3 of the room down here. I do need to put up another light over here, I think, but it's not bad. The TV backlighting helps. Yeah, that's a nasty, nasty house Snowman found there. Ugh. I almost could smell the cat urine smell when he keeps talking about it in this Explorer. I could almost smell it by watching. Yeah. I don't know why. Highlander the series. Oh. Pfft. All right, Jennifer, I'm going to say something right now. I'm very comfortable in my manhood. And I'm sorry, Adrian Paul is a hottie. Holy crap. Must be nice to be born with that genetics. But not only that, Highlander the series was great. Love the series. But yeah, your daughter definitely is right about him. Mariah, my cats are upstairs. One is hiding from the dog. One is actually up there just kind of get involved in the fighting. Jax kind of likes to play with the puppy until the puppy puts his whole head in his mouth. And then he doesn't care for it anymore. 84 degrees there. Wow, yeah, Connie, you're having a good day too today. I think there's a lot of good air across the middle of the country right now. I mean, almost from California, clear almost to parts of the east. So I think we better enjoy it while we got it. I don't know how many of these days we got left. I'm not in the mood for the cold. Let me see here. Message leave. Uh-oh. What did I miss? My Death by Tiger. God, I like that name, though. Find about the cancer. Okay. I wonder if Death by Tiger is Death by Tiger Hachi's other name. Oh man. Hey, Urbexy. Urbexy said something to me funny last week, guys. And I know some of you are going to disagree, but I totally agree with him. He's talking about how now it's getting colder out. The 8-legged demons are going to start coming back in the house. Totally agree. I've already had to kill a couple of suckers in my house who like to come down in front of you while you're watching TV, or you see them on the floor, they walk towards you. It's like, I think that's one of my most annoying things about winter in the house is the spiders that come in. It's like, I don't like things crawling on me. If you're a spider and you're in my house and you stay above the drop ceiling or in places you're not going to be in my way or bug me, hey, fine, I won't mess with you. You come and get in my way or drop down in front of my face, Fit's going to hit the shan. But I agree with Urbexy. I think a lot of people agree with Urbexy. Not looking forward to winter. Of course, if you're like Mariah and you're down in Florida, you're like, oh, winter. Mariah, you had a bad day? I'm sorry. Bunny, don't remind me, hon. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, John, no. A couple of people are timing out. A couple of the mods, Cindy and a couple of the others are timing out. Jennifer, I think, got a couple of them are timing people out because there are a few that are being trolls. So no, John, it's not you. There's one was saying going to take a spork to you or something. Castrate you with a spork. So I don't know if Death by Tiger is Hachi getting revenge or if it's just trolls. Who knows? Sometimes people get bored and they just have to troll. Sorry, catch up. No. Yeah, Hachi, I hope you're still here. Because you should be back, right? 300 seconds? Hachi, if you're here, give me a thumbs up. If not, dude, I'm sorry. Because I don't think it blocks you. It just times you out for 300 seconds and you can come back, right? Gosh, I hope so, because I can't bring anybody back, I don't think. Participants. Let me check participants here. Uh-oh. I don't see Hachi. Crap. Unless that's Death by Tiger. Which is a really cool name, actually. Okay, so yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that, but okay. Hurricane season, bro. Yeah, Bunny, but the thing is, a bunch of years they said were going to be brutal, weren't. So, I don't know. All I know is if you live in a hurricane zone, I know this is going to sound bad. I don't want to hear you whining about hurricanes. Anybody. If you live in a hurricane zone and the hurricane's coming, well, you chose to live there. It's not like living in Tornado Alley where you can live there for 25 years, 30 years, and maybe you'll see a tornado get hit by one. If you live in the hurricane zone, you will get hit by a hurricane. So you chose it. I'm actually a little bit tough on people in the hurricane area. I say that none of the federal government money should ever go to you guys because you choose to live there. You live in a very gorgeous place and you chose to live in it. I don't see rewarding it too long. See, when people live along the rivers here and they get flooded more than a few times, the government gives you a buyout offer. If you don't take it, then they tell you get no more money from the federal government. It should kind of be the same down there. Just saying. Hey, Hike with Mike. I know Hike with Mike will probably disagree with me on that one. Bushel basket of tomatoes. My dad's tomatoes, Jennifer, are dead and dying. They're over for the year already. Crazy. No. I don't know, Urbexy. Hey, everybody, Urbexy has a good question. Can you put trolling on your resume? Asking for a friend. Oh, God. So Urbexy's been bored. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't. Please do hit the thumbs up for the stream and share it out. YouTube notifications. And I'd say this often for your benefit and so you can spread this also. YouTube notifications for your videos a lot of times only go to between 8 and 16% of your subscribers. For live streams, it can go between 4 and 16%. Even less for live streams. So if you do live streams, make sure you tweet your live stream out and ask other people to do the same. Because notifications suck. And it depends on a lot of viewers to share either live streams or videos and tweet stuff out when there's notifications, because YouTube's not doing their job unless you're a celebrity. Big channels are coming to the realization that they're hurting because YouTube doesn't notify people. Heck, Corkboard didn't know. I get a notification of Corkboard's stream last night. Urbex had to come message me. I still didn't make it because I was out at my parents', but yeah, be careful with that. They don't. When you guys put out videos, that's why I tell you to get Twitter and ask your viewers to join Twitter or Instagram, whatever you use. Post your links to your videos when you put them out, whether they're live or not. Post them because they at least notifications work on Twitter. So, yeah. I'd rather live in the hurricane zone than live in the north. Mike, I'm with you on that. I would rather roast in a hurricane than freeze in Canada, and I'm not picking on Canada. I think you guys are a special mix of brave and insane to live there. I can see a Connecticut hurricane in King Arthur's Court. Sorry, mixing my Mark Twain there. Swearing a J has a new video up, guys. Cool. Swearing a J, what is the new video of? And once again, guys, I'm just playing Snowman's Urbex channel behind me. Some of his videos are playing right now. Thank you very much, Urbexy. Yeah, Bunny, I live in the kind of, we live in kind of the near the eastern, well, no, tornadoes go pretty far, I mean, actively. Tornadoes are in a lot of America. A lot of people in a lot of countries can't understand what tornadoes are. They don't have them. We have a lot of our country gets tornadoes, but the Quad Cities area I'm in is in one of the more active tornado areas. We've been pretty lucky. I'm always worried tornadoes are going to hit a big city someday. But usually the big cities, the heat and the way the air comes off a big city actually pushes tornadoes away. So we've been lucky. Did I miss? Oh, American Explorer. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm glad I was reading Robert's comments because I didn't see you sneak in there, man. How's it going? Store not have power in my home. Oh, wow. Yeah. Mariah, you are actually involved in the stuff going on right now, aren't you? Because what was it, beta? I'm sorry, I'm gonna laugh a little. What a perfect name for a hurricane in 2020. Not to tick anybody off with all the betas marching. Good grief. I don't know. Somebody named that hurricane had to be smiling. Hey, we're gonna name this one Beta. Oh boy. I'm inland, not beachfront. Yeah, Hiker Mike, I agree. I don't know. I'd love to visit the beach and maybe live close-ish. But during hurricane season, I'm not sure I'd want to be real close to that. Oh, cool. Your power did come back on. That's cool, Mariah. But wow. How much rain did you get, Mariah? You and Mike. Mike, did you get a lot of this too from Beta? How much rain did you guys get? Alabama and Florida are in the top 10 tornado states. Wow. See, I didn't know Florida was in the top 10 hurricane or tornado states. Huh. Not explored abandoned golf course. Nothing left and closed for years. Oh, cool. Now, Jay, is that a big golf course or like a putt-putt golf? Because you say golf course, but they mean could be either or. Hey, Rudy, what's up, buddy? Sorry I missed your stream, man. I've been out at my parents' a lot. Them being in their 80s, living out in BF Forest E. I've been out helping them a lot. So when I'm out there, it's hard for me to get back in time to catch a lot of stuff. Heck, I missed corkboard last night because I didn't go home till, God, I think I got home just as I walked in. I started getting my phone on his stream, and I'm like, Urbexy, it won't come up. And Urbexy messaged me back. He just got off. I'm like, oh. Dance Boy 53, Trump 2020. I'm not going to even comment on that here. My other channels for that stuff. I really do try to separate it mostly. If we talk about anything here, it's just mostly because I worry about you guys and want you to stay safe, and hopefully none of the craziness is impacting any of you. Hurricane Beta powered by YouTube. Oh, God. What is that? Oh, what the heck? Oh, I didn't scan down Jennifer. Ah, you know about Harris Pizza. Nice. Is that because I mentioned it on here, or are you just doing more studying? You guys got to watch Jennifer. She studies a lot of stuff. And I know she was looking up the Quad Cities because she was trying to find me locations to explore. So if you guys want, every once in a while, if you're looking for something in your area to explore, need somebody to do a little research, do contact Jennifer. She might be able to find you something. You know, a little bit. You know, I don't know how much free time she has now. But thank you very much, Jennifer. I will actually do that. I've been kind of drooling for a pizza lately. So that is, you know what? That is perfect. I would definitely do that. Harris Pizza has epic Canadian bacon. Oh, they do have a great Canadian bacon pizza. And if you guys don't know, Harris Pizza is kind of a Quad Cities original. And they have, it's arguable a little bit, but not much. They probably have the best pizza in the Quad Cities. People travel here to get pizzas if they move away. They'll come back here, and the first thing you do is want a Harris Pizza. So that they are pretty epic. So yeah, if you ever get to the Quad Cities, look up Harris Pizza and go to the original one in Rock Island. Not they have a couple others around here. They have one downtown Denver, it's takeout only. Up on the hill here in Davenport, they got one. But yeah, go to the original in Rock Island. Oh yeah, good stuff. West Central Florida, not affected by Bay. Oh, you didn't get affected at all, Mike? Wow. That's pretty cool. So what, it come up along Florida, then kind of went more up the coast? Kind of missed you? You get back on the show. Oh, oh, Rooted Expeditions. I appreciate that. I don't know about wealth of knowledge. A gift of gab. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. Oh, wow. But thank you again, Jennifer. Wow, I just jumped. I like that you guys can see when the chat does that to me. And you can see how far I'm behind. Then you know I haven't ignored you. I just haven't got there. Oh, Jennifer, now my mouth is watering thinking of Harris Pizza. Ugh. Jennifer's a sweet girl, but she's also super evil. Oh, man. Hachi, was my alt blocked? I'm not seeing any comments. Ah! I know I'm behind you guys, but I said it. Hachi was Death by Tiger. Yeah, Hachi, some of your stuff did get blocked. They didn't know who you were, and you're saying you wanted to spork John Spike. So you're going to spork Spike. You said you're going to spork John Spike, and people didn't know who you were, so you got nixed. And I said, wait a minute, that might be Hachi trying to get back at John. That's nice. You're going to spork Spike. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Corkboard, what is up, man? Hey, Corkboard, check out my other channel and let me know what you think of the video I posted last night. I tried to actually do a post instead of a live video. Let me know what you think, man. And I'm sorry I missed your stream. I got no notification, and I'm not going to blame that because I was out at my parents' day. Good internet out there. Urbexy contacted me, and you went off just as I walked back in the house. Because I tried to pull you up, and Urbexy goes, he just left. I'm like... So that's why I always tell you guys, share out your streams on Twitter or anything else you use, and ask your viewers to do the same. Because I have not got Corkboard's live stream notifications the last 2 weeks. If Urbexy wasn't coming and getting me, even with my parents or something, and letting me know, I wouldn't even remember sometimes. So yeah. But yes, the salt must flow. you guys, you don't have to agree with anything he says, but if you wonder what we're talking about, go check out a YouTube channel called The Salty Cracker. Be careful, he does use salty language. But yeah, he's an interesting guy. And I introduced Corkboard to him, and Corkboard just loves him. Oh, man. We don't technically get hurricanes. We do get hurricane force wind from time to time. Remember. Now, hurricanes are rough. And we get, see, Urbex, we get hurricanes and tornadoes here in America. We got a wild country. We get a mix of crap. And then out west, I guess you get forest fires if you don't do proper management of your forests. Because strangely, if you look, the fires are right up to the Canadian border, but they're not happening in Canada's forests right across. You know why? Canada has better forest management than our west coast. Canada knows how to do things properly. Sorry, it's just a fact. Looked up forest management. Look at what they don't do in the west coast. Look what they do in Canada. So Canada, our soon to be 51st through 54th state someday, knows what they're doing with their forests up there. That's awesome. Hey, Rooted, yeah, buddy. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I haven't been on a couple years. Like I said, I've been my parents so much. I was tired from being out there last night and then dealing with the puppy all night. I almost didn't come on tonight, but me and Mr. Rockstar Energy Drink, and I'm good. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry it's more of a random stream, but guys, always feel free to throw out a topic. And if it's Urbex, cool, we'll definitely go over it. If you want to discuss trends in photography or anything, we're all here for that. Just lately, I have been a little more wander because I did 3 years of Urbex talk, and I didn't want to oversell it. You know, I didn't want you to be bored with talking about the same things. So that's why I was kind of tossing out to you guys. If you have stuff you want to ask or comment, you got people to chat here. They've got a lot of skills and a lot of knowledge. You got me with whatever little bit of knowledge I have. So feel free to ask stuff and maybe we can help each other out. But I mean, I've been wandering lately, and it seems like a lot of you guys have kind of enjoyed the wander topics. Sometimes we stay sane, and other times we go a little ODFS. Some of you more country people know what ODFS is. Sorry. You guys can see me on the chat. I like how you guys can see us. You know how far I'm behind. Spire Sarge, what is up, man? Are you recovered from your vacation? Fire Sarge was out on vacation, guys, and they were out on the boat on the river down there where he's at, and did so much drinking they ran out of limes. They started using the squirty lime. So he pretty much had to have a vacation from his vacation. Oh, man. I don't drink very much, guys. As you know, I don't drink very often. I do like butterscotch schnapps because, oh, wow, it's epic. Did not know that till about 6 months ago. But I did find something else that tastes good. We've had this rum around here, this darker rum, and I didn't know what to do with the crap. I found out that A&W root beer mixes really well with that. That is actually pretty tasty. Hachi, I see you, buddy. I see you. Did I miss something, Hachi? Hachi, was my alt blocked? Yeah, I see you. Tiger was blocked at first because you were going to spork Spike. I'm sorry, I like saying that, spork Spike. Oh, Rooted. But dude, you have not had a Harris pizza. Trust me, go to Rock Island, Illinois, the original Harris pizza. Oh, you can't even get near that place without just, your mouth is like a dog's in the summer, man. Oh, so good. Did someone say Canadian? Hey, I was complimenting our future American states. Oh, good grief. Yeah, complimenting you guys on your forestry management, which kicks the crap out of our West Coast people's forestry management. Or lack of. Because Canada, it seems like the forest fire stopped right at the Canadian border. And I crap you not, look it up. Canada not letting that stuff happen. Butterscotch schnapps equals birdie juice? What the hell is that? What is birdie juice? Drinking holiday, drinking for the sensation. Nice. Yeah, it was a drinking holiday there, Bexy. Labs and lessons. No, wait. Is Urbexy gonna do merch? What? Might get a couple printed if you want one. I'll post it on. Whoa. GTR, what is up? You guys can see all the stuff I'm missing. I'm sorry. Whoa, GTR, what did I miss? Fired up wasn't going to Canada to get cold soon. We'll get back. There we go. Jennifer's talking about Urbexy and an Urbexy t-shirt. You can call it Urbexy's sexy wear. He's like, nah, don't do that. They'll go good with those jokers, jockers. Oh, God. Somewhere a joker just went, what the hell? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here. You know, I don't really try to keep up well, or I wouldn't try to answer so many of you. Whoa, that jumped. Okay, I'll just let it jump for once. Working 7 days a week, past few weeks, busting my hump this week so I can get out in the woods with Campfire Steve and the legendary Swamp Camper. Yeah, I've seen some of their videos, Mike. Swamp Camper, man, he might actually like it out there more than you. He goes out there much more. He may not come back. Let's see, is Snowman still playing? I think so. Yep, that is still Snowman, guys. Fire stopped the Canadian border. That is incredible. Robert, dude, if you look, the forest fires are all over up there until they get right to the Canadian border. And there is a reason. Like I said, if you guys go and look up the changes in forestry management out west in the last 20 plus years, and look how Canada still does it the way it should be done, that's why it stopped. Because they take care of their forests a little better, don't allow all the crap to build up. They do back burns and take out debris and everything else, so their forests don't go poof. Birdie on the golf course, 1 under par. We all take a short of butterscotch schnapps. Nice. All right, Burning Sands. If I qualify for monetization but missed the email from YouTube, how do I ask for monetization? There's a good question. Now, what do you mean miss the email? You should be able to go back to your email. It should still be there. If you erased it, check your deleted file. That's the easiest way to do it. If you missed it, I think you can go in your dashboard on the Creator Studio and they show you all the stuff you're qualified for. You got the little squares. And go to the one that says monetization, and it'll say if you're eligible. If you're eligible, click on that down there, and it'll show you sign up for, it'll say that in your Creator Studio. And you click on that box, then it'll show you, run you through getting set up for monetization. If I'm wrong, feel free, anybody, to point out how wrong I was. Ooh, I see. Retromantic is possibly get team up with American Explorer. Good. Okay, Burning Sands, if you accidentally deleted it, go into your Creator Studio. You go into the About Your Channel section, and you got that whole section, that page where it shows what you're eligible for. You can do super chats, you can do this, you can do long videos. Do you have any strikes against you? All that little boxes say that. There's one that'll say monetization, and it'll say if you're eligible. And in that box, there'll be a link to click so you can sign up. So that is if I remember right. Oh, there, Urbexy's got it too. If you go into Creator Studio, click monetization at the right, then scroll to the bottom. It will show you your current status. And in there, we'll tell you if you can sign up and get it set up, Burning Sands. You do have to get an AdSense account through Google, but it's easy to do. Even though their analytics are a little cluster effy because the AdSense doesn't really show much of what's going on my channel like it should. But yeah, Burning Sands, if you want, there's Urbexy's answer right there. Let me go. I'm holding it on the chat so you can see it. It's about in the middle of the page. Right. Crap, it did move. Where is it? Why is it moving on me? It's not supposed to. There it is, right here. Right. Oh, my Lord, it likes to move. That's why it's hard for me to keep up with you guys. But that helps. I hope that helps, Burning Sands. If you need, I can go from there to get monetized. Yes, you can, Burning Sands. You can do it through the Creator Studio. As long as it says you're eligible down there, which it should if they sent you an email, then yes, you can do it through the Creator Studio. It'll link you, and you go through the stuff to do it. You'll have you set up an AdSense account. So that's where all your monetization goes to an AdSense account. Then when you get a certain amount in there, they send that to a bank account. Like Jennifer just did the super chat. That super chat, after YouTube takes what, their 30%, goes to my AdSense account. And then when I get like $100, they will cut you $100. They'll transfer that to whatever account you have set up. But yes, you can do that all through your Creator Studio. Canada will not let the fire in, the borders closed. Down here in the South, we do the correct fireman. Man, yeah, exactly, Hike and Mike. And I grew up taking a lot of trips. I've seen 48 out of 50 states, some multiple times by car. My parents used to gather up the vacations and take 3 to 4 week vacations with us kids, taking us around, showing us the country. Out west years ago when we did tours out there in the redwoods, sequoias, and all the other forests, they showed how they did backfires and management, and teams would go in picking up debris. Well, then they stopped doing that about 20, 25 years ago because they might upset a bunny rabbit. Well, good job, you morons, because now you have huge forest fires, bigger than you ever had back then. And now how many bunny rabbits are you killing? So they've bad forestry management. All the do of tree hugging. So burn down trees instead. Okay. But yeah, Mike, I know Florida does a good job. You guys also do a pretty good job with the Everglades down there too. Oh, cool. Rooted is almost there. Good job, man. 4K hours. Congratulations, Rooted. When you get there, buddy, that's going to be great. It's not some big windfall, guys, but it's a sense of pride when you can get to that monetization point. And I'll tell you what, as much work as you are all putting in on YouTube, even if you make 5 cents a month, that's your 5 cents. You know, I'd love to see YouTube put a metric out on our studio showing how much they make from each of our videos compared to how much we get. I'm betting they're not going to tell you that. I'm betting they really won't. Let's see. Oh, whoa, Scooby-Doo. I know I'm behind, but give me what I was going to read there. Okay, Urbexy's still answering Burning Sands. Thank you very much, Urbexy. Oh, there we go, GTR. Burning Sands, if you did not see it, I'm betting you did by now. GTR posted a link for you. So yeah, there you go, Burning Sands. Thank you very much, GTR. And thank you very much, guys. That's kind of what this chat is about. We can shoot the crap with each other or shoot the shite. I don't know if the algorithm picks up on that. Or we can, help each other out. And it doesn't have to be just urban exploring when it comes to YouTube and stuff. I don't care if you're doing fingernail polish videos. If we can help you or help you out with some ideas or some technical help, feel free to toss it in the chat. So yeah. It's YouTube, honestly, YouTube, from the creator side and the subscribers, is more of a family than the company itself anymore. So it is good to be able to help each other out no matter what type of videos you make. That is the strength of YouTube, is having all this stuff we can see. Oh, wow, Jennifer, you can't party as much anymore. You got to be a good girl. Wow. I'm not saying you are all a bad girl, but I mean, wow. I forgot. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of rules on you now that you got to have the little one. Woof. Fire Sarge, see me off. No. Fire Sarge, no, I've only had one. Even though it's one that's got 300 milligrams of caffeine. And these things are good. If you never had these Rockstar X-Durance ones, these have all the stuff in it that like the Bang energy drinks does, and cheaper. Heck, the gas station down for me has these 3 for $4. And these things are every bit as good as the Bang, if not better. And they taste amazing. It's one of my few addictions. And also, no sugar. So yay. Doesn't contribute to my big spare tire. Or mine's a donut. I would love to have that 6-pack back someday. But, well, Heiko Mike, don't say that. There's a lot of channels out there that post short videos. Urbex posts short videos, and he's eligible for monetization. It just takes time, Heiko Mike, and plus it depends how many you post and how much you kind of get yourself out there and work with others. You're already working with some of the others you talk about. So you will probably be able to get monetized not too long. I've seen how your channel numbers are. Yeah, I do check other people's channel numbers. But you're not doing that bad, bud. I mean, sometimes it's just, I agree, you put out a lot of short videos. If you just added a couple more minutes to your videos, I think it would help a lot, if that's what you want to do. If you don't, stick with what you got going on, man. I will say this, for anybody on YouTube, don't be stressed about getting monetized. It is not the end-all, be-all that some people make it out to be. Oh, I'll get monetized and yahoo! Nope. For most of us, we're rolling in pennies. That's why when somebody like Jennifer does that, that is actually a big deal to small channels. If you have a small channel you really like that is monetized, and you can do that, feel free to do that for them. It does help. What Jennifer did for me there probably is more than I make off all my videos in 2 weeks. All my videos. I got 405 videos on YouTube. So yeah, it's YouTube is kind of stingy these days. But don't stress it out, guys. Don't think it's going to be super epic, and be careful, because once you're monetized, YouTube does put more restrictions on you. Certain language, certain topics will get a video demonetized or limited monetization. So if you do want to try to make 10 cents off a video, you do have to watch yourself a little more. That's why I watch F-bombs and certain topics. My political channel, I don't give a rat's butt. It is more for my enjoyment and my stress relief, and just to help talk to the rest of you about that stuff there. All right, get back to a little more chat here. John Spikes, they said me and the Retromantic got a Nighttime Explorer. Also had Kevin the Ghost Hunter with us. Cool. Well, there you go, guys. For those of you who like the paranormal, John Spike and Retromantic were actually out with a paranormalist. So, guys, give that a shot. I'm betting Retromantic and John Spike are both going to have their versions. And maybe Kevin the Ghost Hunter. Him I haven't heard of, but feel free to check him out. Holy crap. Have I lost contact with the hurricanes? Last I knew we had was Beta. Am I off a hurricane? Because Mariah's talking about walking in Hurricane Sally. Are we past Beta and into Sally now, or did I miss up with Beta? Nobody corrected me. Crap? Well, Mariah, be safe. But you live there, so I'm sure you know what to do and not to do. Wow. Sorry, guys. You can see where I'm at on the chat, I think. I think this chat over my other software is going faster. Heiko Mike says, wouldn't AdSense, as in CENTS, be a better name? Yes, it would. Yes. 5 years ago, or even 4 years ago, it would have been $. But now, yes, AdSense it is. For some of you who don't know, there was that so-called YouTube apocalypse about 3.5 years ago. Just about the time I started. Really cool of them. And when they did it, my channel, even at the time, I was unmonetized, but my views, everything dropped. They started screwing with stuff. It was insane. A lot of big channels went broke or suddenly couldn't make a living off YouTube anymore. It was really stupid. And I don't know, YouTube's still making their money, so I don't know where to go with that. So I think all of you here, I know people still make fun of it. Even some YouTubers make fun of YouTubers for making money on here. I know a lot of you guys here realize how much work you do to put videos out. I don't care if you're doing political videos, if you're doing cake making videos, if you're doing urban exploring, travel, it's a lot of work. And when people belittle any of you for trying to make even 25 cents off this stuff, I get angry. They don't realize the work. You are writer, producer, film, you are editor, you're the mouthy talent, you're running cameras, you're running editing software. You are doing stuff people get paid big money for. So it's a hell of a skill set because you're doing a lot of you YouTubers are doing stuff alone a lot of times what a lot of people pay staffs to do. So, you know, I really am impressed by how many people are here doing this stuff because of what it does take to do it. And it sounds like a lot, but compared to how many people are in the world, you guys on here are a very small percentage able to put out this much and do this much. So that's pretty epic. Saw a video of a DC-10 firefighting plane. Oh, yeah. Urbex, they got monstrous firefighting planes. It's crazy. All right. What do we got here? Urbexy. How about an Urbex photo review for next week? People can submit them to you via email. Ooh. See, that's why he's my advisor in Scottish Tech Ninja. Smart. And Bunny, you're right. Yes, a lot of people are leaving some of the certain high-tax states. Urbexy's idea there. How about we have an Urbex photo review next week? People can submit photos to me by email. Then we can have a look at them. One image per channel, exactly, or per explorer. I'm not one of those picky little nugget heads. You don't have to have a YouTube channel on exploring to be here. If you are an urban explorer who just does pictures on Instagram or Facebook, fine. But yeah, if you guys want to, email me at exploringwithcf@gmail.com your one favorite Urbex picture. And yeah, I will show them next week. If you guys want to do that, I will definitely show them next week. And that includes Urbex like you, Hike with Mike. You got to have a cool a picture, sorry. You got to have a cool picture of all your backwoods stuff. So Burning Sands, John Spike, Hike with Mike, Urbexy, that includes you. Send me your cool picture. And then, you know what? Heck, even if you got a cool picture that could be edging on Urbex, for some of you, throw it to my email. And we'll see. Might show them. Might show all of them. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, one picture per person, like Urbexy said. But that's a good idea. See what I mean? You guys teach me just as much. What the heck did I miss? What did I miss? Intravenous. Oh, yeah. He's talking about me getting these through IV. But they don't taste as good through IV. Because these things are good. This is like a sour apple one. Oh, it's so good. Or just sour. Whatever. Yeah, Jennifer agrees. Jennifer, I'm totally with you. It's a good idea. Oh, man. Can you imagine how much water? Some of those planes are carrying, 10,000 gallons? That is crazy. Well, you would think that would mess up an airplane that'd be sloshing around or something. Sorry, I'm going to try to catch up here. Did you watch Paranormal? Do you watch? Yeah, I agree, GTR. But where I like John Spike is John does a lot of just plain Urbex of all types that you can really get into. I'm not as into the paranormal, and I'll edge through some of the paranormal because John doesn't go off the rails really with some of it. So, but yeah, I agree, GTR. Did I see he's missing something? Cindy, have a good one, hon. Sorry I missed if you're already gone. All right, gonna try to. As you can see, I'm actually trying to catch up, and I'm a little behind still. Oh yeah, Robert. When you do a super chat, okay. For those of you don't realize, before you get monetized, you better be prepared for this. Like you saw what Jennifer Bearden just did. Thank you again, Jennifer, hon. She just did a super chat for $15. Was it $15? Wasn't it, Jennifer? I don't want to be wrong here. Might have been 10. But yeah, YouTube takes like 30% right off the top. That's where some channels actually ask you if you're going to donate, do it through their PayPal link, because you don't lose that 30% with PayPal. So it's hit and miss with me. I'm not going, you know, you see, I'm not here begging for money. When people do that, I'm very humbled and appreciative. But it's something you should be prepared for if you are going to be monetized, whether live streams. If you do live streams, yes, super chats, 30% does go to YouTube. And I have no problem paying YouTube. We got to keep YouTube healthy to keep us healthy. You know, I do think they're kind of ripping us a little on the ads. Just saying. But yeah. But if you want to donate to a channel, if you're on Urbex's channel, and you do want to donate, let's say he ever does a live stream, you can either donate on his live stream through his super chat or his PayPal link. Or if you're watching his videos, you just like his videos, and you want like to see more from GTR, you can go to GTR's PayPal anytime and do a donation, stuff like that. So yeah. And like Jennifer's done before. Sometimes Jennifer has donated to me because she feels bad she doesn't watch ads. She will skip ads like crazy, and then she donates to make up for it. That's really cool. That's a good way to do it. If you really don't like ads, and yeah, if you're out watching, you know, Lord Explorers, and you really don't want to watch his ads, yeah, just shoot him a buck or two. Make up for the ads. Because Lord Explorers is a hard-working boy out there. So are a lot of you, though. God. I really look forward to a lot of you getting to that monetization. I will tell you right now, it's a big sense of pride when you get there. You're like, even if I'm only making 3 cents a week, you're like, yeah, that's my 3 cents. But yes, they do take 30%, I believe. I believe it's 30% right off the top. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. But Robert, I think it's 30% though. Cash, yes, we get it out the word reserve protect. Well, see, Heiko Mike, hey, everybody's got their reasons for being on here. If you don't care about monetization at all, fine. But I think sometime you will be. I think just if you did want to get monetized, maybe add a minute or two to some of your vids, and I think you'd have plenty of time to get there. Oh, there you go. Guys, there's Jennifer's email, jbearden458@gmail.com, if you ever want somebody that might be able to do a little hunting for some locations for you. Or if I can copy, I can. Okay. So this is her email right there. Right there. I posted Jennifer's email, and she definitely can do some searching for you. She's good at going through some public records, some realtor stuff. So if you're a little short on time, give Jennifer a shout. 5K to 50K in the planes tanks. Oh, so it's up to 50,000 gallons? Whoa! Holy crap. What the hell? All right, guys. Everybody see that? Joker's now totally bald. He's been pulling all of his hair out. Ow. Hey, there's some places on us men you don't want to pull hairs. Ow. What the hell's wrong with you, Joker? Uh-oh. I missed something here. Urbex. Did I miss something? Yeah, I did miss something. Hey, Brad. How you doing, man? Mariah, my dogs are both doing okay. Actually, they're passed out upstairs. We took a long walk today. And then the puppy spent some time with me in the garage. I was trying to rehab a vacuum cleaner. Oh, yeah. Rehab and repair a vacuum cleaner. And he spent some time out there with me. And now he's upstairs while my wife is watching The Mentalist. She's trying to get through that series. And they're both passed out. I mean, they are passed out around her, Mariah. So what is up, Joker, that you're de-hairing yourself? Oh, there you go. There you go. Joker's Nation. 30% of our super chats, super stickers, and channel memberships, not to mention 70%. Wow. So, Joker, do you know that for sure? Because, see, that's a metric a lot of channels, not just me, have been asking YouTube to put out there. Put out the metric showing how much you make off our videos compared to what we make. And they won't do it. There's been a lot of people throwing out numbers like 70%, 50%, something like that. But I've never seen any place anywhere yet state exact amount because YouTube has been hiding that. As far as I know, it's between 40 and 80% it goes to YouTube. Now, I hate to say that big range, but if you look, it's all speculation because they're not releasing any of that. They're sitting on it. The only reason people know the 30% is because you see when like Jennifer does a super chat, like $10, you see what you get. And it's like, I said people figure out how much. But the full ad revenue, you don't know. So nobody's been able to do the math. Jax is upstairs, also passed out. He's on the couch, on the opposite end of the couch of the puppy. He spends a lot of time around the puppy, even though the puppy bites his head. What was wrong with the vacuum? Oh, Brad, I know it's going to sound scavengery to you people. But the neighbors actually put out a Hoover vacuum right across the alley from me. This thing is, I looked it up on my phone real quick. It's a $455 Hoover vacuum. Thing's expensive. It's gorgeous. It's got every option known to any god. The vacuum gods really bless this thing. But it's got a bad design on the wheels. So that plastic kind of bends and they camber in and rubs. So it doesn't roll very good. So I just took it in and did repair. So now it rolls fine. I mean, I got a $450 vacuum in almost perfect condition, except for that wheel bad design thing for nothing. And I'm sorry, something I need is I'm going to give a vacuum to my parents because they don't have a real vacuum. It's a long story. It's hard to teach 80-plus-year-old people things. It's hard to raise good elderly parents these days. So now I have an extra vacuum and I can give one to my parents. So when I'm out there cleaning their house for them, I can clean it properly. They were using a crazy shop vac, which does not work good on all the carpets. It works great on the tile, but Well, Urbex, see, the problem is it doesn't give you, from what I've been found out, that is not real accurate. YouTube still does not place what they are making on your videos. There are a lot of people out there still wishing they want a metric to show what YouTube is making on those videos. What you are making is one thing, and the payment percentage. But YouTube has got a lot of back ways of getting a little more money out of it. And people would really like a little more honesty and a little more upfrontedness on what YouTube is making on everybody's videos. And the thing is, for some of you don't realize this, even if you're not monetized, there's times that YouTube is making money off your videos. So that's where I'm a little bit annoyed at their upper level of making you get to a certain point before monetization. Because before you get there, sometimes they are making money off videos. Robert, what is OBS? OBS, there you go. OBS is a software you can link to other things. I can link it to my XSplit. You can link it to StreamYards. It's what gives you, some people, you put a green screen up, you can get those little cool bubbly backgrounds and certain effects and everything else. And it's an online system that really gives you some neat options. I just choose not to use it. I kind of like the more real, organic thing. And that's just me, honestly. It's not that I'm old-fashioned. I can run it. I just don't want to. Well, I don't know what's playing in the background now. Let me look at this. That is still Snowman. Mexican restaurant and Fear and Loathing in Palm River. And this is from 4 months ago on Snowman's channel. Let me go and let's see here. Who else am I going to look up? Played a lot of Snowman. Oh, I know. We will play some Corkboard. Hey, here we go. Here's Corkboard talking about his monetization. And yes, I have the sound off or it interferes. OBS can't do 10 people multi-stream without all kinds of issues. Why do you need 10 people? I did live streams. I used to do live streams years ago where I had multiple people on. And I'll tell you what, any more than 3 people on a stream, it's a nightmare. Yeah, Urbex, that percentage breakdown, people have gone, there's videos on YouTube and people talk about that. It still is not an honest showing of what YouTube is making off your videos. There is a lot there that YouTube is still making more off each video. What do you do on my birthday on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020? What am I doing on your birthday? Or, I'm not sure what you're asking, Mariah, but I know unfortunately, I'm still going to be here up north. Maybe next year, maybe I can get to Florida and hike with Mike, you, Snowman, and a bunch of the rest of you out there. God, I'm hoping 2021 is better for that. 2020 was a bad year for traveling around. Just was. But yeah, Mariah, your birthday's coming up here in what? A couple weeks. That's happy birthday early in case I'm not around or forget at the time. Joker's stream, I believe, is tomorrow. Is tomorrow, as I remember. He's doing it tomorrow, Jennifer. But yeah, Robert, yeah, OBS just gives you a lot of the fancy effects and stuff. I figure I just kind of, I don't know, I'm me. I have an echo. Can any of you hear that? I'm going to turn this down even more. Wow, I have a slight echo. There. Now I can't hear it. I still hear it. That is crazy. Wow, what am I hearing that through? Oh my God, I'm hearing corkboard. It's not my speakers. I was wondering, I'm like, how am I hearing that? Somehow I don't have the mute down low enough on my stuff. I was hearing corkboard behind me. Good grief. I'm going nuts. No, I was hearing it. I thought it was coming from my speakers right here. I'm like, oh, these stupid new YouTube settings. So I kept messing with them. I'm like, no, because my speakers are going, you're out of your mind. There's nothing coming from us, buddy. So it's Scott behind me on this stream or his channel. I didn't have it turned down enough. It's like, ha, ha. Well, thanks, guys, for letting me know there's no echo. Which, as some of you know, if you watch a lot of live streams, some YouTubers had a problem with, including me on my other channel, because they changed a bunch of stuff. It's like, oh, you jerks. Hey, Rich, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rich, hey, no problem, man. I mean, the fact that you're that busy is a good thing. Uh-oh, I'm being snuck up on. I hear a dingle. Hello. Yeah, let me move these for you. Step on the remotes, and gosh knows what y'all be. I won't end up with donkey porn or something behind me. Yeah, Jax has a thing for donkey porn. Don't ya? Stop in to say howdy? Yeah? People can't see you real well as the chat's in the way of where you're standing. Oh, boy. We'll see, Joe. We'll see, Sarge. See how it goes. Oh, thanks, Mariah. Honestly, guys, you guys make me... Doing these streams like this actually is really... You guys, my wife, it's kind of a high point. It's nice to connect with people, since with Cyrus the Virus out there, I'm actually... What? Don't give me the sexy eyes. I'm supposed to avoid most people in most situations. So being able to talk to you guys sometimes is my best option to connect with people. Ugh. And now I gotta get a flu shot and be ready for... Sorry. That's what Urbex said. Get a flu shot, get ready for winter. Jax needs his own channel. Dude, some people's animal channels are insane. I could do one for Jax and one for Riker since he's a puppy. Do the Riker cam. Put the GoPro around his neck. All you see is him sniffing and eating everything, including tailpipes on cars that he could. Yeah, Jax is sitting right here. A lot of times you guys can't even see him. He's sitting off to the side, even with the desk is turned right. He sits off to the side a lot and watches me. Then comes over and sexy eyes me. Or the other night I was doing a video and he stepped on my, last stream last week. He stepped on here and I lost the chat. Oh, good grief. But yeah, I wonder if Jax, do you want to carry your own channel? Jax Cam. Yeah, he does that slow blinky sexy eyed thing. Oh yeah, Rich, if you're here listening, buddy, you're not able to see the chat. Rich Discoveries. Jennifer found out she's having a son. So that is what she is having. You know, we didn't think she was having a puppy or anything. So what we knew was going to be one of two. Ooh. Or in today's society, would they have told her, okay, you're going to have a boy, a girl, or one of any of these 800 genders? Sorry. Scott Wozniak. Do you fart? And if you do it loud. What? Okay. Huh. Hey, Z Squared, what's up? John Spike asks the question, does streaming go towards your hours? Yes, it does. Live streaming does go for your hours. I know there's some channels out there that now live stream just for that reason, to boost their hours. Once again, for any of you who know me, that's not why I do it. I've been doing it since before it was cool, long before I was ever monetized. Heck, I think I was doing streams in the first week or two after my channel. You can look back at a few of them. They're pretty cringy. I was doing live streams from like a hotel in Detroit. So I've been live streaming a long time. But yes, John Spike, it does go towards your view time, your hours. So when you do streams, even if it's on your mobile, it does go towards your time. As long as you're not using another app. If you're not technically able to be monetized for mobile live streaming on YouTube yet, and you're using another app to do it, there is a lot of people who said that does not go to your time because you're not authorized through YouTube to do that yet. But once you have that ability where they say, yes, you can now mobile streaming as well as PC or anything else you use does go towards your time. Even before you can do mobile live, John, just doing live streaming does go towards your time if you're on a PC or something. Whoops. But that's a good question, John. A lot of people don't know that. Joker's donkey shows? Ah! Oh, thanks, Psycho Mike. Yeah, Jax knows it. You guys he's laying right here against my arm. He loves to lounge right here. He thinks this is his stream. So he's like right there. There's Jaxie. Jax just loves. I just moved my camera. Did I do bad? Nope. I put it back mostly. The corkboard in the background there. You know, the camera's doing what it's supposed to and focus on me. You know, Rich, I've had people say that. Because Jax is always around me and we spend a lot of time with our fuzzy animals. They say that, yeah. I think a couple more than 3 or 4 people said that to me, that maybe make a channel for these guys because they'd probably do better. But you're right, Rich. Yeah, if I was out with more just out for money, I'd probably just say heck with the Urban Exploring channel and go for Jax Cam and then Riker, you know, let's see, Commander Riker's puppy channel or something. But yeah, it is kind of sad, but it's also kind of cool. I understand to some people. Yeah, I've seen some channels where they're making insane hours in time with their animals. Thank you, whoever dinged Scott Wozniak. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, pretty much got a troll. Oops, shoot. Don't want to do. Oh, holy crap! I jumped the chat. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, is he still here? Where is it? Oh, good grief! I lost him. I was playing around too much. Let me. There. I just hit him. Well, I hid that. How do I can't get to hide him totally, so oh well. I have to keep watch out for him. Does stream go to hours? Yes, it does. Sorry, I messed up my chat trying to find Mr. Wozniak there. I still haven't figured out this YouTube thing. All the cool places I've been. I watch videos. Me lettering a pickup truck. Well, Rich, that's the thing sometimes. There are videos that you don't think are going to do anything to go insane. Honestly, I know you would, some people say, oh, I saw that one coming. A couple of videos of Sean and I've run into other people in the Explorers, especially at a couple of hotels. Those have done epic. We actually thought they were going to do bad. If you look around your videos, you'll be like, yeah, this is going to do great. And suddenly you're like, wow, that kind of blew. But yeah, and then the others one you think won't go anywhere, they're just... Now, I know why your lettering stuff went somewhere, Rich. It's different. There's not a lot of it. And it shows a little more of you. Sometimes people want to see more of you. Me, they want to see less of. But, yeah. Sometimes showing a little more of who you are, Rich. You're a very personable guy. So you make people interested. Now if you're going to go, hey, like I did my garage stream the other day. Thanks for anybody who did show up to that. Because I really needed you guys to calm me. I was a little annoyed at my old beater truck. But if you show a little more of yourself sometimes, Rich, it really helps. YouTube is what I would consider a real community, and people like to connect. A lot of people don't want to just watch a video. They do want to kind of know a person. So that's kind of what you're good at when you're showing some of those other stuff you're doing besides Explorers, Rich. It's a connection that people really like with you. So, enjoy that, buddy. I know it's tough to figure out what works, but it just proves be you. Be who you are. Do your thing. And, like you said, rich discoveries. You left openings. You left yourself some space. You didn't say rich as Urbex, which is good. Sorry, late uncle bought a golf cart. Holy crap. Whoa. Well, that's cool, Z. Hopefully it was like a golf cart with like a Chevy 350 in it. See, Rich, I don't think even some of the big YouTube channels haven't figured it out. I've seen some big YouTube channels, even some of the so-called YouTube guru channels, who get surprised by what does bad or good on their own channels. So don't feel bad about it. Just do you. And I think those videos where you are being full-on rich are going to do good. One that sticks out with me is when you did your little parody, what I'm doing during the pandemic thing. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. That was great. You put a lot of you in that. It was hilarious. If you haven't seen it, guys, go back to Rich Discovery's channel. It was during the height of all the lockdowns, and he did his video about what I'm doing during... It was hilarious. It's that type of stuff that you do, Rich, and a lot of YouTubers do. Even John Spike's been putting a lot more of John Spike in his channel. And that really matters, guys. There are some channels that do decent with it just being plop a video down, plop a video down. But for most people, especially if you're here for YouTube, not to go woohoo, dollar signs, you want an audience to connect with. You want people who will come back, people you can enjoy talking with, you can learn from, you can laugh together, stuff like that. You are definitely going to want to show more of you. Channels that show more of who they really are as a person, I think, have a more loyal following in a real way. I hate to use that word organic way, but it really does almost match. And I have a cat fight behind me. I hear cats going nuts. Pepper and Jax are fighting. Oh, great. So StreamYard and yes. StreamYard will count if it's streaming through your YouTube, John, and you're monetized. It will count. It's StreamYard. If you're streaming using your cell phone, there's apps on your cell phone you can use, like, was it Kaleidoscope? That people can stream from their cell phone when they're not eligible for mobile streaming yet. Those will not count on your time. But if you are eligible for mobile streaming, anything you do will count. All the streaming. And most of the platforms do connect. Like I'm on XSplit right now using my software to connect to YouTube. That all counts. I can't believe that. It's gonna be hilarious. Jennifer's little one is gonna have a little bit of Scottish Tech Ninja in him. Of course, that sounded totally wrong. So right now, Urbex's fiance is going, "Hey, whoa, what are you doing with her?" Is it fiance or Urbexy? I always mix that up. Of course, Urbexy's going, "Ixnay, no, we're not that point yet." Don't give her ideas. No. She's back behind you going, "Oh yeah." Oh. Well, John, Rich, just do your thing, man. Just it's hard to sometimes do that when you're busy at work or busy with other stuff, your kids. But just throw out something that is you here and there. People like to hear from you. So yeah, don't stress it. You're doing a good thing. You got a good thing going on. And I bet nobody here is going to tell you, "Yeah, Rich, you kind of suck." Which I get some of, but hey. They might have one he loves me. Ah, I tell you what, the golf carts and the little bigger 4-wheel SUV, not SUV, off-road vehicles are really big out where my parents live now. A lot of people have those in their neighborhood. Do I have me a troll? Yes, I do. Oh, hey, Corkboard, welcome back. Sorry, I'm catching up. It's time. I met Z Squared in. Oh, okay, cool, Joker. What year is my truck? Z Squared's asking. My truck is a '98 Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie SLT model. It has 212 very hard miles on it. It was not treated well. When I got it, the front end was kind of V'd in. It was treated very badly through its life, so I did some front end work, a few other things. Used a huge steel post at my old shop to pull out the front end. It's got a leaky head gasket or slightly cracked head, but thing's been so reliable. It's starting to rot away on me though. So that's what year she is, Z. The one I'm looking at is a '99 Dodge Ram. The body seems to be in better shape from the posting. Has 166,000 miles, but the tranny has an issue. But he only wants like $750 for it. So I don't know if I have space for it. It's almost worth picking it up, trying to limp it home and see if I can fix the tranny problem. I don't know. We'll see. So can I hit my 4,000 hours if I hit 1,000 subs? John, you can hit your 4,000 hours because then when you hit your 1,000 subs, then you're free. YouTube doesn't care which way you get those. If you get the 1,000 subs before you hit the 1,000, the 4,000, that's fine. If you hit the 4,000 first, then you hit the 1,000, then you're free to go also. They don't care which way you go about it, as long as both those metrics are met. As soon as you hit either, like I said, you can meet them either direction. So they don't care. But yeah, so if you hit your 4,000 already, just waiting for the 1K, then either way. Sorry, catching up. Yeah, I got a little bit of corkboard going in the background. Thought I'd play somebody from the soon-to-be, someday, Canada will be in my heart of America. I know some Canadians going, "Hey, bite me." But I'm sorry, Canadians, when 90% of your population lives within 100 miles of our border, you might as well join. Oh, jeez. You only live in 10% of your country. Well, that's right along our border. It's kind of like you're all like, "Dang, it's cold up in your huddle against our border," going, "Dang." Viewers prefer real people, not characters. Agree. I just happen to be a character. That's the way I am. I'm actually pretty under wraps on here. My poor wife has to deal with a lot. But yeah, be real. Problem is, a lot of people try to, and like I said, there are channels that do good just plopping down a video, including some Urbex channels. But I think more people prefer real. They prefer, yeah, seeing me, Urbex explore, but also do live streams where I'm a little more me. Little chats from the garage, some of the places around the Quad Cities. I was gonna do a mobile live stream tonight, but I've used a lot of data this month. So I'm hoping to do another couple mobile streams from around the Quad Cities yet before it gets cold out. But my wife's even like, don't go over our data thing that much for a while. Do you like better Pizza King or Domino's? Oh, Domino's. Our Domino's near us is epic. Oh, they're good. So many options. If I hit my hours this year and my subscribers next year. John, you're on a good, you're doing pretty good, bud. I keep forgetting how close next year is. For some reason, my brain, because of the way this year is gone, thinking, oh, we got tons of time left in 2020. We got less than 3 months until 2020 is over. Eesh. But yeah, I think you'll get there in 2021, John. God, it's crazy to talk about 2021 already. No, Rich, don't worry about being behind, bud. And even if you don't hear it, as some of you guys know, I talk about some of you when you're not here. I don't do it to get kudos or points or attention. Just, you guys have meant as much to me as anything else. Whether you're on the stream or I'm just viewing your channels. So yeah, once again, it's a belief thing. I believe that YouTube is a community where we should help each other and stay and connect. And like Joker says, be a real person. And real's better. Putting on a persona for this thing, I don't have the energy to put on a persona. I don't think I can my personality enough to do that. Oh, God. Oh, my poor wife. She hates when I say, God dang, honey, you married down. She actually is angry at that. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, just da-da-da-da. So yeah, 22 years of being annoyed. I don't know, Z. That truck, if you're talking about my truck, I've only had it for 5 years. 4 or 5 years? But we paid $1,100 for that truck. And we bought it for a beater truck. It's nice to have a truck to haul gravel, home repair stuff, bad winters, pull somebody else out of a ditch. You would not believe the crap that old thing has done. We've driven miles away where I've driven on train tracks in it for an Explorer. Drove way out for a bookcase for my wife. She found online for really cheap. The thing has really done everything we've asked of it. Best $1,100 I ever spent, but she is an old truck and dying. If that's what you're talking about, my old truck is, yeah, she's almost 23 years old. Wow. That's bad because that's only 2 years older than my Trans Am. And I bought that, it was 4 years old. It's like, whoa. Let's see. Uh-oh. Sawdust in the transmission. Sorry, oh no. Yeah, Z wasn't saying anything bad there. Sawdust in the train. No, you don't do that on Dodge. Dodges react really bad to that. Especially some of the governors and stuff inside. That clogs those up instantly. You'll lose anything above first gear. So that's what I'm hoping is wrong with this other truck. See, it's got first gear and reverse only, which on Dodges could mean multiple things. It could be as simple as if I plug a scanner into it and drive it, and there's no output speed sensor rating. I know Rich is following me just fine right now. If there's no reading on the output speed sensor, then a lot of times that's the problem. You put output speed sensor in it and everything will work fine. Or it's got a band that needs adjusted, or the tranny's junk. But I'm starting to think the body isn't epic, because it is a 99, but considering it's got a good solid engine in it, so far as I can tell, and if the body's better than mine, it may be worth trying the $750 to get it. I don't know. We're going to drive out maybe tomorrow night and look at it. So we'll see how that goes. Just going to champ and make some there. Exactly. Thank you very much, Robert. Rich does do an amazing job. He really does. I've always said that Rich, I mean, I'm not going to pick on, I'm not saying anything bad the rest of you. There are some people that really stand out, and Rich stands out as somebody that really is good at live streaming and doing his normal videos. He's good with the camera. He's good talker. He can flow with the moment, and he doesn't go fake. He can stay rich, and that is a thing it's hard to make all that mesh on YouTube. I'm still trying. That's why when I watch Rich, I go, well, sheesh, he's good at this. It's nice to have, he's got that personality where he came into this very, very well. He's found a good niche where if he really puts a little oomph in this, I think he's going to go real. He has a chance of going real far. Uh-oh. The stream is doing good this week. Yeah, I don't know why you had buffering last week because everything here said excellent connection. But I believe Joker's Nation, me, and a bunch of other streams I was watching were having half of the audience, not all of them, but half of the audience on every stream was having a buffer issue. I think it was YouTube because people were using different softwares. I'm using XSplit, Joker's using different software. Everybody's using different softwares to connect to the YouTube studio. So I think it was a YouTube issue last week. But I'm glad it is working this week so far, Robert. But now that you jinxed me, guys, like Urbexy said, do me a favor. If you want, we will show your favorite Urbex picture next week. It doesn't have to be straight stuff, just narrow abandoned. It can be swamp stuff like Hike with Mike takes, or the exterior. You don't have to be somebody that goes into places. Some type of exploring picture. Email it to exploringwithcf@gmail.com. I'll go over them this week and show a good amount of them next week. Show some Urbex picks. One pick per person, so pick your favorite, one of your favorites. We'll go through pictures next week. This is an Urbexy idea, guys. And go over and talk about them. And look at your pictures and go, woohoo! Manual box from a breaker. Problem solved. What? Oh, you want to change out to a stick. Changing to a stick shift on a big... Okay, Urbexy, you guys work on these cute little cars over there. Changing from a manual transmission to a stick shift, which is not easy to find a 5-speed stick for these trucks laying around on a big truck with a transfer case and a big V8 and in your garage on your back, is not actually easy or fun. Neat idea, but oh man. On our truck out there, I already had a problem where I started losing certain shifting, and I have a scanner at home, and I can see certain turbine sensors, turbine speeds were missing and other stuff. So I bought a couple sensors, put them up in, a couple valves, shift solenoids, poof. Now that truck shifts pretty good again. Let alone the pieces I found in the pan. Which is a standard Dodge thing when they get older. I saw Eva. Eva, hey, how's it going, hon? Not doing too bad. Not enjoying how dark it is already. I liked when it's like 10 o'clock, you still see a little daylight in the sky. Now it's 7:43 here, and it's pretty dark out there. Yeah, turning my stuff this way, I'm actually looking at one of the windows, too. But not doing too bad, Eva. Hopefully you guys are feeling okay and have not had any more unscheduled Amazon deliveries. I mean, wow. If you guys were in such a hurry to pick up your package, you could at least wait until the truck come to you and dropped it off. You have to meet them at the intersection twice. GTR Adventures. I've recently unsubscribed to loads of Urbexing channels because they were just characters making BS vids and only bother about chasing money and likes. GTR, it's none of you guys here. That's honestly, I am not, you guys know I'm not BS. I would tell you, I have not, is none of you here, but I have unsubscribed to about 30 channels in the last couple months because of like what a lot of GTRs talks about. And some other people I thought were good explorers who have been found up breaking into places, tagging places, who are only on here for the money. I mean, doing some pretty scurvy things I found out. So I feel you, GTR. It's like we've been talking about. Real people. Real. Somebody who's real. And I have met Joker in person. He's a lot less of a jerk in person. No, but honestly, he is him. There's no pretense. We spent all day exploring. Trust me, as tired as he got and burned out, he wouldn't have been holding no pretense. His whole pretense was, okay, shoot me. I'm done. But yeah, I agree, GTR, and I've done the same. I've slimmed it down because some people were just, especially some of the Urbex channels, just making stuff up. And a few of them, and this is not a shot at, once again, at anybody that really believes in the paranormal stuff. I found some more channels I've been following for a long time who have never once mentioned paranormal, who are suddenly paranormal everything. I see ghosts everywhere. My hamster farted. He must be haunted. You know, stuff like that. I unsubscribed to some of them because of that, too. And never feel like, guys, if I'm subscribed to you, you don't have to subscribe to me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't even like hanging out with me half the time. My wife married me, and I'm sure she's upstairs for a reason right now. But no, I'm not one of those people with an ego that just because I'm subscribed to your channel, you have to be subscribed to mine. And I would say that's something a lot of people on YouTube do need to learn a little bit. Just because you subscribe to somebody, don't feel bad if they don't subscribe back to you. You may be subscribed to some guy that rebuilds Ford Mustang motors, but he may look at you and go, I don't like urban exploring videos very much. I'm not really into that. Doesn't mean worry about that. So, yeah, there are some channels that get ticky about that. Hey, I've subscribed to your channel. That's fine, but I don't like watching people chew food, so I'm not going to subscribe to yours. I'm sorry. But yeah, don't stress about that either. It's nothing on YouTube people do stress about too much. Let's see. Catch up here a little bit. Whoa! Mariah! Some places it's nice. Did I miss? We'll make sure I didn't miss. Yeah, Joker. See, Joker had the buffering issue last week, too. A lot of people did. I say the phrase, that is cool too much. Dude, I have a lot of phrases I say too much. If you look at my earlier videos especially, and I say guys a lot. I say, hey guys, and whoa guys, look this. Or I have sayings. Everybody does, Rich. And sometimes even knowing it, you can't fix it. It's just who you are. Oh, man. Sure if it came with manual. No, Urbexy, you can get, some of them did come with manual transmissions, but they weren't prevalent. A lot of the bigger trucks here don't come manual because of a lot of shifting you'd have to do. And so the trannies are pretty heavy built. Once again, some of our transmissions and our pickup trucks here weigh as much as some of the cars you guys drive. I know there aren't a lot of full-size Ford, Chevy, Dodge trucks in the UK that most of you guys own. So it's not often you guys see them. And you guys have a tiny Toyota truck, and that's a pickup lot of you. That's not picking. I'm just saying, my Dodge truck could have a hell of a time getting down some of your streets. Your interstates, that'd be just fine, but some of your streets, whoa. I'd be going through between buildings going, ee with that thing. Eva, yeah, I silly? Yeah, I'm silly. I'm one screwy little monkey. Sorry, I'm not sure. My microphone is in a good spot. Nobody said they couldn't hear me. Of course, some of you may not want to hear me real well. John, you do say that. You do. Oh, jeez. Oh. Mariah, some places it's nice. Now, are you talking about down where you're at right now, hon? Or are you just talking some of the urban exploring videos? Oh man, Jennifer, don't even talk about that. We are all pulling for you to have no problems with this. May the Hachi gods stay away from you. Hachi somewhere. Hey, it's not nice. That joke I'm trying to lighten you. Yeah, no kidding. I'm Jenna. Oh, Eva. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, though, you need to edge towards some free stuff. Amazon's got some good stuff going. Oh, my liver hurts. But you know what would fix it? Some of this cool free stuff. A nice free Amazon Prime account for the next 10 years would help my liver feel a little better. Right now, some insurance guys listening to me going, yeah, writing this crap down, you stupid butt. I wasn't quite as done as you were. I was tired, but I was willing to keep going a little bit. Next day, I was hurting pretty bad. Took me about 2-3 days for my chest and everything to recover. Oh, yeah, GTR real. I'm a little too real. When we go to her family for any holidays or even just dinners or stuff, she wants me to be less me. They have never seen me, as I call it, unwrapped. I keep myself pretty wrapped around them. If they saw me unwrapped, oh. And I love my in-laws. I really do. I'm lucky. I married a great woman. I married into a family I really like. So, but still, they are a tad more wrapped than I am. Oh, Lordy. Well, hey, Eva, if one good thing happened, you ended up with a newer truck. And hey, trust me, from Jim's point of view, he's going, okay, the accident sucked, but yeah, newer truck. The guys will do that. Oh yeah, I got a nicer vehicle. He's off showing off the vehicle and his scars. He's got bruises, dings, cuts, or scars from the accident. He's going, yeah, look at this, and look at my truck. Yeah, trust me, we do that. We'll do something stupid and still go, sure, guys. Oh yeah, I did this. It was totally dumb, but cool. Look at the scar I got. We do. And by the way, look at my cool new truck. And they'll look at the scar and the bruises and go, okay, it was worth it. You come out good. Eva will sell for a $50K Amazon card. Ooh. Oh, hells yeah. You get some great stuff on Amazon for $50K. Let's see. Shop and stop. Or stop and shop. Stop and shop. I don't think we have a stop and shop around here. Anybody besides me get a laugh when you're driving down the expressway? You may not have them in your area, and you see the come and go mini marts and gas stations. It's like, I don't know why. And I know, dirty minded, but I was thinking, wow, is this where you stop and get prostitutes or something? It just seems bad. And the way they spell it seems kind of bad. Just me. But come on, if you've ever seen these, don't you look at that drive by kind of, okay, maybe you girls don't, but a lot of us guys will. Like, who named that? He sure is back better than the new truck. Tim loved that truck, though. Yeah, but if the new one's even better, he'll love it even more. But I understand, Eva. That's kind of why I still have our old beater Dodge. Because I do love the old girl. If I end up replacing it, I'm going to feel kind of guilty. But I know, for $750, the body is not perfect, but it's in better shape than ours from what I can see so far. About 50,000 less miles. 1 year newer. It has the opening rear doors, so it's easier to get our dogs in. I don't know, for $750, it's hard to pass it up. It needs brake lines and something to do with the tranny, maybe a sensor or something. It might be worth buying just in case. Man. Well, aren't they usually spelled like this? Aren't they usually spelled like that? Because somebody said, I'm betting they spelled it the way Corkboard did first. They went, Bob, have you never seen Triple X movies? And he's like, why? We better spell that with a K. Just saying. And the other people in the boardroom are going, it ain't going to help. People are still going to laugh at this. Uh-oh. Did I miss? Oh. I'm just curious. Don't you ever wonder if some people do something you're like, did nobody discuss that in the boardroom or look at something and go, no. I know. So we have a gas station in Michigan called, yeah, we have Citgos. Reminds me of restroom activity. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have Citgos. We have a lot of stuff around. We have Citgo. We have Shell. We even have a couple of Sinclair stations around here, like 1 or 2 Sinclair, which I love the dinosaur for some reason. I grew up watching Flintstones, so I think Dino. Stop and Shop is a supermarket. They're in Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, 355 stores. Wow. Here in the Midwest, we have, and they're expanding. We have a company called Hy-Vee. They started here in the Midwest, but they are expanding pretty big. But me and the wife usually shop at Aldi and Jewel, because Jewel seems to have better prices. And I don't know. They don't have 8,000 candle power lights inside. And yes, that does bug me. My Papa's truck. Oh, crap. Oh, no, Eva. So you guys lost like a 4-wheel drive family member. That sucks. Yeah, it's coming. Okay. Okay, Corkboard. I thought it was. Like I say, if you got one spelled that way, you might want to stop into that station going, have you guys seen the internet? What you got written up there is, yeah, you got a lot of lot lizards here, don't you? Kind of makes you wonder. Driver an old race car driver called Dixie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's stuff wrong. Some people, you got to wonder how some people named their children. You're like, did you not think of how that was going to work out? My dad worked with a big Native American guy when he worked at Roadway Express. He was part of the maintenance crew. And his name, I crap you not, was Peter 10 Pound. Now, think about how that's listed in the phone book. And his real name was Peter 10 Pound. Now, think about how that's listed in the phone book. He used to get pranks where people called him going, is it really? And the funny thing is, he was 7'2" and huge muscled. The guy was insanely huge. And he was such a nice guy. Which, thankfully, he was a nice guy because he probably could have bit a pickup truck in half. Tell you what, if more Native Americans looked like that, wow, the whole balance of power would have ended up totally different back in the day. Elon Musk's kid's name? What is his kid's name? See, I don't pay a lot of attention to celebrities. What is Elon Musk's kid's name? A sub in the UK remarked about me having such a big truck. It's just a midsize, so I park next to my son's monster truck. Yeah, exactly, Burning Sands. And I know that some people in the UK do have some larger pickup trucks, but on average, our full-size trucks in America, like my Dodge Ram, is a lot bigger than a lot of the guys have over there. And we use them, though. But our country is awful large. But yeah, it's crazy. And you look at some places, and you look at the size of their trucks. Even in Australia, they like a lot of the small Toyota trucks and stuff. It's like, of course, then they got really big rigs over there, too. The big semis, the tractor trailers. It's like, ooh. Well, Corkboard, it is late enough. You know how it is near the end of the stream. We go off the road, off traffic. We go nuts. We never know what's going to happen then. Universal Distributors, Universal Drive-In, North Haven. Mr. Seaman, come to the office. Oh, God, no. Named his kid. What? Urbexy, are you kidding me? Okay, is Urbexy, is he BSing me? Named his kid XAEA12? Please tell me he's full of it. Come on. No way. There is no way he named his kid something like that. Dick Trickle. Yes, I remember Dick Trickle. And then what? Cole Trickle was the other one, right? That was the movie guy. Cole Trickle. Yep. Why is he like Sterling Marlin, which means silver fish? That was a NASCAR guy, wasn't it? Silverfish. Sterling Marlin. What the hell? Is that really his name? What? Look at this Z squared or wear his pants. What? Ew. Okay. I caught up, Z squared. You're a properly sick man, Z. Oh my God, you're not kidding, Urbexy? What is it? You named your kid XAEA-12? Is there something? Does that say something? Isaiah 12 or what? So what are they calling for short? X, like Professor X? And then Musk. What's your name? XAEA-12. Musk. At least I named the kid Ox. He's in the phone, but it could be Musk Ox. Ew. Hey, John Spike. Have a good one. I appreciate the emoji, man. We have a grocery store chain called Needler's Market. Oh, no. Well, Jennifer can make you think of a little heroin user or somebody with a little teeny weeny. Oh, good grief. We don't even have a Piggly Wiggly right now. We had one in Maquoketa, Iowa, and the Piggly Wiggly's gone. So now we're just like Hy-Vee, Jewel, Save-A-Lot, Aldi, and, oh crap, I forgot the other one. Oh, they have an incredible meat market. Shoot, forgot their name. Have a good night, John Spike. Mariah, 901 in Florida. It is 802 here in the wonderful Iowa, Illinois Quad Cities. And dark as crap. God, I hate that. I think it's one of the worst things I hate about when summer goes away. The darkness. We just don't have any daylight. Snowman! Buddy, you can't. Hey! Snowman, I had you playing on the background here for a while. I think I played about 8 of your videos background. And I like Snowman. I mentioned to everybody, I love how you ask for people to subscribe. That is hilarious. You know, so you don't have any future regrets. I love that. That is great. Imagine they lose all their money and end up poor. Imagine the bullying with the name. Yeah. That's crazy. I don't understand some of these people's name. What? Gwyneth Paltrow named her kid Apple? Well, she's a fruit anyway. She is. She's a fruit. Big Dale Earnhardt fan, but he no longer watches NASCAR. Yeah, Eva, I know a lot of people who used to watch NASCAR and won't watch it anymore because it's kind of boring. And then all the social justice crap they injected this last year. A lot of people aren't watching sports. They're tired of it. They don't want to be told how R to the aces they are. When they put all this crap in like NFL, do you ever realize when you're watching those games, they're calling you an R to the acist? Because they're not putting that crap all over the field in their helmets and their outfits just for the heck of it. They're calling you all that. That always bugs the crap out of me. It's like, how many non-melanated children are wearing your jersey? So you want to talk about that crap? I hate that stuff. Been dark there since 8 p.m. Well, Urbex has been dark here about the last 35 minutes. So we got dark before you. But I think our sun comes up a little earlier than you. I'm not sure. I think we're a little bit closer to the equator than you. Not much. 7-Eleven bought Speedway. They did. Ugh. We have a lot of... we have Circle K's too. Yeah, and we also have one Quick Star. Quick Star gas stations around here are growing immensely. They're like a small supermarket in each one. Name my son Orion Allister. Orion Allister Beard. So it'll be LAB will be the initials. OAB. OAB, you know me. Now I'll get copyright striked for that. Oh, hells. Adoid, yeah, exactly. That's a snowman. Sorry, I was going to make him go to your channel, watch your videos to get that, snowman. Yeah, snowman at the end of his video says, avoid disappointment and future regret. Subscribe now. I love that. Snowman, when I was watching your videos last night, that gave me a laugh every time. I know I commented on at least one or two of them. I left thumbs ups on the rest. I was watching you till I fell asleep. Then I just put you on in the background. Right now we got Corkboard playing back there. Let's see. Who else are we going to play just for the rest of the evening here before we go? Corkboard. Little Urbex TV. Little Snowman we did. Ooh. Hey. We'll play this guy. We'll play this guy. There you go. It is Eva. And for people who don't know, the part of that name came from Urbexy. Even though I'm sure he blushes every time he hears that. Woman gives all 10 of her kids the same name. She asks what she does when she wants to speak to one of them. That's easy. Just use their surname. What's their surnames? Their numbers? Bobby 3. Bobby 7. Nice, Joker. Thornton's. Yeah, see, Thornton's. Isn't Thornton's also do coffee, or is that Hortons? That's the Canadian thing. I know right now, Corkboard's like, no, you just mix up Hortons with Thornton's. Not the same thing. CF, last name would be Cowan. Oh, pfft. Sorry, Jennifer, my bad. Not enough caffeine in my blood. Now that's terrible when it's empty. So it's OAC. Sorry, OAC, you know me. Just 10 different dads. Oh, Urbexy. Man, I was really hoping that's not where you were going with that. I had hope that you were going somewhere better with that. Jeez. For now, Corkboard, don't thank me. I like just having something go in the background because I didn't realize till the first couple times that I just had my Star Trek screensaver go in the background. Till I was looking during the stream, I'm like, oh, there's Kirk and Spock and McCoy. I'm like, oh crap. Everybody's like, wow, he's a super nerd. And that is actually my Roku screensaver. It does that. I have that in the next generation instead of my backgrounds on my Roku. No, it's kind of nice to be able to play some of you guys in the background. I know the TV's too far away. You know, it is a 52-inch TV, but still. It's how big this room is. I'm a little ways away. All the kid Urbex joke. Yeah, I got it. I know Burning Sands. I was just hoping he was going somewhere else with that. I had hope he wasn't going welfare state. But no, he hit me with it, and now I knew I was up a creek. Yes, there was debris all over the place. No more cheese. Jeez. Sands must have. Yeah. Well, I am empty. That sucks. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you do like energy drinks, I get nothing from these people. By the way, Rockstar, feel free to sponsor me because I do love these things. Yeah, Rockstar X Durance, guys. They got some good flavors. The blue raz and this super sour green apple are both epic. Oh, Snowman, buddy. If you guys, I don't know how much you guys can see. Some of you seen my little sci-fi room when I was closer. But I got Cadillacs and dinosaurs here. The Star Trek posters you see are the original movie posters that hung in the theater in Milan, Illinois. I was given them to me as a kid by the actual manager. Star Trek posters there, Batman, the thing back up by my Stormtrooper is actually a Star Wars record set. It's open and inside are the pictures. I got that, frame. A lightsaber under my TV. Enterprise there. Enterprise up there. Darth Vader, A.T. Walker, and on the other side, I've got Millennium Falcon, original X-Wing. I am a goof. You guys can't see it, or can you? You might be able to see. Nope, you can't see it. Over here, farther on top of my stereo speakers, a 3-foot tall Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Don Julio, let's be nice. Yeah, this is first video I've used resolved to color grading. Oh man. Stargate Atlantis, yes. Oh, Burning Sands, yeah, Jason Momoa. See, I have a problem. I do love Stargate SG-1. I love it. But also, Stargate Atlantis almost edged out Stargate SG-1 for me. Not quite. Because it was an epically cool setup. I was unhappy where Sci-Fi Channel decided to end in Stargate Atlantis suddenly. At least they made an ending for it, but it was kind of a rushed ending, you can tell. Because they didn't know they were going to be not renewed until when NBC bought Sci-Fi Channel, said, by the way, we're not renewing you right near the end of the season. So they suddenly filmed something. But at least they ended it. But yeah, Burning Sands, Stargate Atlantis is a good series. I still go back and watch all the Stargate SG-1s in Atlantis once in a while. Stargate SG-1, I like Ben Browder. The Stargate SG-1 was the best when Colonel O'Neill was involved. Sorry, guys, a little sci-fi talk. Star Trek The Motion Picture was actually underrated. It did have some slow parts. They did kind of get a little weird. There is another version of Star Trek The Motion Picture that was made for the USA TV station way back in the day. You can find that version on YouTube. Watch it. It's actually different than the theatrical version. And I like that version better. I have all these Star Trek original episodes on VHS. I have Voyager and a couple bunch of others. The movies died when they started going Star Trek Insurrection and Nemesis. Both killed Star Trek in movies. They were horrid movies. Sorry, they were. Corkboard, you're fine. But yeah, on the chat, let the punchline go a little way so people guess. What was a show that only had a couple seasons and had the submarine? Sequest DSV. Yeah! With one of my favorite actors, Roy Scheider. Loved him in Blue Thunder and 52 Pickup and Jaws. But yeah, Sequest DSV. That's a series that had a lot of good possibilities. And you notice they changed captains when they got torpedoed and ended up on an alien planet. Then suddenly they come back the next season. They're back on Earth with a new captain and everything. They never continued that storyline. They should have. I think they blew their wad right there when they had this whole new planet to explore or deal with, this whole new storyline. They blew it. And then they ended up back on Earth with Michael Ironside as the captain and with most of the other crew back with no explanation. I think that was dumb. But yeah, oh man. I will agree. I loved Roy Scheider and a lot of stuff. I just watched Blue Thunder a couple weeks ago. Good movie. If anybody watched Blue Thunder knows what this means. Chaffo. Oh man. Here's a good old, if you want to talk a good old show with helicopters, Airwolf. My ringtone on my phone right now is Airwolf. The Airwolf theme. So yep, I do have Airwolf on my phone right now. But yeah, I really do have a 3-foot tall Scooby-Doo on top of my stereo speaker. Of course, my surround speakers are like this big, my rear surround. I got a good sound system down here, except Karen's got the really good sub upstairs, the big JBL. About as big as I am. Roy Scheider, did he ever do a real bad movie? What do you like better, Lost in Space or Doctor Who? Doctor Who. Until the chin balls years. As soon as I went Jodie Whittaker, they killed it because they went soy and social justice and killed it. Now nobody cares about Doctor Who. They retconned. Sorry. Sci-fi, let me help you out here. Sci-fi geek time. They retconned all 50, 60 years of Doctor Who, screwed it, threw it away, wiped their butt with it. So now Doctor Who, nobody cares. But up until then, I loved Doctor Who. I watched the old ones originally growing up. I loved David Tennant as Doctor Who. But yeah, they killed it. Roy Scheider was cool. Yeah, Blue Thunder rocked. I love Blue Thunder. And I hope they don't remake it. I've heard they might remake Blue Thunder. Oh, come on. Stop remaking stuff. Get your own ideas. Funny thing about Airwolf or Bexy, if you go back and watch Airwolf today, sure there's a little screwiness because it was back in the 80s, but if you watch it, it's actually a very watchable show now. I don't know what that says about today's shows, but there's no politics in it, no social justice, no BS, no crap. It's just a good action show. You can watch Airwolf today, 20 plus years later, and be entertained when you're done watching. Cool. And walk away happy. They can't seem to capture that anymore. Yep, exactly, Joker. Yes. Fire Sergeant got it too. Just another effing observer. Yep, Jaffo. Airwolf was, and I still think it's one of the best TV show themes ever. And yes, thank you for letting Fire Sarge in. Yes, because Airwolf was kick-ass. Jaws, yes, he was good. Airwolf was a runoff the Blue Thunder. Well, kind of Eva, but Blue Thunder was just a movie. Now, does anyone remember Blue Thunder had a series? There was a Blue Thunder TV series that lasted one season, I believe, and it was actually pretty good if you go watch it. It actually, I crap you not. Okay, I'm going to ask a question right here. The Blue Thunder series, who was the navigator or the electronics operator in the Blue Thunder TV series? Look that up. It's Screwy who the guy was. Not the movie, the short-lived Blue Thunder series. But Blue Thunder had one season of TV series. Airwolf had like 7 seasons or 6 seasons. Airwolf did very good. I do think that Blue Thunder kind of helped bring Airwolf out. But there was kind of a helicopter craze there for a while. There's even a movie called like Thunderbirds or something. A movie about the kind of the Top Gun of helicopter movies. There's kind of a helicopter thing for a long time. No, Sarge. They do not need to redo Airwolf. Leave the good classics alone. Because every time they remake something, they screw it up. They're going to inject social justice in it. Stringfellow Hawk will have to be a black, gay, transvestite, female BLM leader or something. It's going to be screwy. You can't do it. Everybody's going to have to have 5 genders, or the helicopter's got to be pink something, or have a fist on it. No, don't remake stuff. Let it go. Get your own ideas, guys. Who is on my screen? It got rid of I don't know who that was, but it got rid of Urbexy. Why did it get rid of Urbexy? Let's see. Who else? Ooh, where is he? Oh, where is he? Come on. Sorry, I'm looking for something, guys. I have a cat bonking me. Oh, come on. Sorry, you guys can see I got a lot of Urbex people I like to watch. Oh, lordy. Trying to find somebody that Oh, there we go. How about a little Deadly Knot? Oh, there you go. He's got his thing going up there. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Thanks for reminding me, Joker. I wasn't watching. Jan Michael Vincent was great. Jan Michael Vincent was a pilot. He played Stringfellow Hawk. Michael Rappaport, no. I think it was Dana Carvey. Was the operator, the electronics operator in Blue Thunder. I could be wrong. Okay, Knight Rider A-Team. Knight Rider, barely. It's a Trans Am, guys. I loved Kit. Knight Rider. I'm with Joker. Yeah, Knight Rider. Riptide. Oh, Riptide was awesome. Good 80s shows. Riptide was just a fun, entertaining show. Here's another one. Simon and Simon. Kind of a funky little detective show from San Diego. Good series. I loved Simon and Simon. Now, my dad watched Rockford Files when I was growing up. Trust us. I don't want me messing with your speech sometimes during your streams. Yeah, Jan Michael Vincent was awesome. He was gone for part of the time because he had an alcohol issue. Then he came back near the end of that. But yeah, he was definitely a good part of the show. And Kit, yeah, yeah. Don't remake Blue Thunder. Don't remake any of that crap. $6 billion Man or Wonder Woman. Oh, you're gonna make me seem sexist. $6 million Man, hun. 6 billion would be in today's dollars. $6 million Man. I'm sorry, he was epic. I love that show, but I also love the $6 million Woman, or the one was it? The Bionic Woman was her version. I loved both those shows. I did like them a little better than Wonder Woman, even though Wonder Woman back then was a good series, especially for the time. Yeah, don't remake stuff. Stop remaking stuff. I do like Rockford Files. My dad got me into that. And if you do watch the show, they didn't depend on graphics back then. It really put a lot into an episode and the person. Once again, Jim Rockford's character was well developed. It wasn't all about just the chases and just the flash. And he'd always come out on top. You know, good show. Yes, or on Ernest Borgnine was Electronic Alp on Airwolf. Yes, Dominic Santini from Santini Air. Yes. Fall Guy. Oh, another good one. Another epic TV theme. If you don't know it, look it up on YouTube. The Fall Guy theme is an epic theme song. A good show. The 80s and even early 90s had a lot of just fun TV shows that'll last for decades. I got to look it up. There is a movie on YouTube. It's a Knight Rider TV series spinoff that never aired. And it's like a 2-hour episode on YouTube. You can look that up. Just type in Knight Rider spinoff and you'll find it. I've not watched it all yet. I keep trying to get back to it. Airwolf is going to go down as one of the most epic TV shows of all time. It was like the Knight Rider of the sky. And it's still fun. Rockford Files was pretty badass, honestly. And people don't realize, James Garner was such a good driver. All the chase scenes in there, he drove them. Every one of them. In fact, he was so good, he was losing the stunt drivers driving the cameras around following him. They couldn't keep up. He was that good. But yeah, you can look that up. He drove all of his stunt driving scenes. Fall Guy was good, though. Lee Majors had some good shows. Remington Steele. Nice. Remington Steele was back when people wanted Pierce Brosnan to be the next James Bond, but they wouldn't let him out of his contract to go be James Bond back then. So they ended up going like Timothy Dalton, which he got a raw dog on that, but he wasn't that bad at Bond. Hey, I'm on the unknown. How you doing, man? Now, we're just kind of getting near winding down, but we're going into TV shows, and we're going all over right now. Got a little bit of Deadly Knot Explorers going in the background, and just kind of doing a little chatting here about some good old TV shows. Remington Steele or Quincy MD? Oh, Jennifer, you're evil. Boy, you're lucky you gave me that super chat. Remington Steele or Quincy? Dang you. Remington Steele by that much. Pierce Brosnan had a swagger about him that was epic, and it was a good show. Him and Stephanie Zimbalist. It was a good show, but man, that's a tough choice. Quincy was the original CSI. Original. Moonlighting with Bruce Willis was, a lot of people don't even remember that show. Wow. If you have not seen Moonlighting, guys, I think you can find some episodes still on YouTube, but go look it up. If you want to know some of the stuff I do like, go look up Brave Star on YouTube. Good old 80s, early 90s cartoon. Love it. Also has an epic theme. Love the theme to some of the cartoons from the 80s, 90s. Best cartoon theme ever, though, might be Galaxy Rangers, which I have on DVD, at least season 2. Season 1's expensive. Get Smart, yeah. Yes, Snowman knows. You're right, they called the spin move the Rockford. They still do. That backward spin move is still called the Rockford turn. I know a lot of friends did talked about that. BJ and the Bear. Oh my Lord. All right, everybody raise your hand. Who remembers BJ and the Bear? I actually had a BJ and the Bear poster in my bedroom that I bought in grade school from the Scholastic flyers you get for the books when you're a kid. His name is BJ McKay, and his best friend is the Bear. Oh, yeah. See, that stuff's stuck in there. I can't get it out of there. Gosh, I'm hoping I'm not aging myself here. But yeah, BJ and the Bear. Oh, Joker. Okay, Joker wins for the night. He just mentioned a show that is one of my favorite sci-fi TV shows of all time. The first season, that is. Second season was pale in comparison. And that's Gil Gerard's fault. Gil, I'm looking at you, buddy. Leave it alone. I loved the original Buck Rogers series. Oh, I saw the movie. You don't realize the pilot of that was actually a movie in the theater. I loved the first season of Buck Rogers. That was an awesomely fun series. The second season, not as good, but I still have it. I do own it. I have the whole set. PJ and the Bear. Oh, man. I love that show. Now, Robert, I don't know why. I always thought Rockford Jim, the Firebird Rockford Files needed a spoiler. That model Firebird to me didn't look very good without a spoiler. It needed that little, I don't know, too cringy. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis, one of my favorite movies of Bruce Willis is Last Man Standing. I think that's the name of the movie, right? Love the soundtrack. I love how that's made. It's a remake of a Clint Eastwood movie, but pretty good movie. Buck Rogers. Oh, I loved it. BJ and the Bear was after your time. Oh, Snowman. Go look it up. It's a goofy show. It really was. Even for that time, it was goofy. But it was a fun show. We need good old fun shows anymore. Now, Janie, I thought BJ had a KW. Wasn't his a Kenworth? Kenworth cab over? Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about the trucks now. Janie said Peterbrink. I thought it was a Kenworth cab over. I could be wrong. Oh, Eva, Jim, how do you live with her? Oh, yeah, she cooks good. She cooks epic. Of course, I give my wife crap, too. I'll say something, she's like, what? Oh, come on. How do I live with you, woman? She'll mix up Star Trek and Star Wars stuff, and oh, that is horrid. Greg Evigan, yeah. Of course, another Greg Evigan series a lot of people aren't going to like. It was kind of goofy. Tech War. I have the books from William Shatner. So I have the comics, Tech War comics. So I did like Tech War. It was goofy. So, kind of a B movie, a B series even for the 90s. But it was fun. Mork and Mindy or Cagney Lacey? Mork and Mindy, hands down. There you go. Jennifer, I'm with you on that one. Mork and Mindy to me. Battlestar Galactica, the original or the new? The original. The new one was epic until they went to all the weird robot gods and stuff. I did like the ending, but Battlestar Galactica for like a season or two there wandered off the reservation. A lot of people were disappointed how they wandered off the reservation there. They went a little too much multiple churchy and god of the robots and weird stuff. But I like the original. The new one did epic until they went off that goofiness train. Alf. Alf. Alf was a good fun show. Striking Distance, good movie, Robert. Yes. And it was a good cast. I don't know, Jim. You might be right. I thought it was a Kenworth cab over in BJ and the Bear. Hill Street Blues. Ah, good original cop series. Ani, hello. How's it going? Yeah, we wandered off. Ani, we started talking about old TV shows and movies and stuff that should never be remade. We've talked about Airwolf, Blue Thunder, Roy Scheider, BJ and the Bear, Fall Guy, stuff like that. So we've been talking about some of the 80s and early 90s TV series and movies that should never be touched. Quantum Leap. Oh, Quantum Leap was great. But tell me you were not, if you saw the last episode of Quantum Leap, I'm not going to give it away if you haven't, but tell me you were not disappointed by that ending. Oh, what a horrid thing. Oh, man. Alf ate cats. Yeah, he did. Well, he tried to. They then won't let him eat the cats. Well, yeah, Ani, welcome, and feel free to, well, I know I maybe show my age, but we have been talking about a lot of 80s and early 90s TV shows or movies that you loved and missed, or that were epic and people still watch. It should never be remade again. Like, we all agree, well, except for Fire Sarge, the Airwolf should never be remade. So, yeah, leave the good old series alone. No, I do not want to see Knight Rider remade. They tried doing that, and it did bad. Leave Knight Rider alone. It's still not taking a good old show. Joker's Nation looked it up for me, J&E. It was a KW cab over. In your face, Jim. Jim's like, buddy, I ran into an Amazon truck. Don't take anything from me. Run into that nice Trans Am of yours. Be nice. And I gotta be nice. Jim knows my address. It's a drive, but if I annoy him too much, he could take that new truck up here. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think Jax doesn't like, oh, you guys can't, you know Jax is laying behind me on the floor? You guys can't see him. His butt's right in the bottom of the chat. I don't know what he's doing. He's guarding me. This is what he's doing. I don't know what that's called. Is that guarding me? I don't know what that is. He's like laying there. What? Jaxie? Jax, are you alive? I saw an ear twitch. There he is. What are you doing? Are you pissed off or guarding me? Or the puppy bite him in the head too hard. Riker has a tendency to really nibble on him. Jax is fine until he bites him in the head. Then he's like, okay, fun is over, guys. You know, what's up with remakes? I mean, was there a remake that was good? Not many, Ani. There are very few remakes they've done as good or better than the originals. It's rare as hell. Yeah, I think they're out of ideas. Stop screwing with Star Trek. Stop screwing with Star Wars. Stop screwing with any 80s franchises. Leave them alone. You can't do as good. All they do is try to inject today's social justice and politics into stuff. TV shows didn't used to have that. If they touched on politics or anything else, they would just barely touch on any of it. They didn't go goofy and try to preach to you and run your show. Yeah, Jim, yes, get even to watch some of that stuff. You got to. It's hard to live with a woman that's not educated about some of these good shows. And we know Jennifer is. Jennifer's tossing a lot of these out. So thank you very much, Jennifer. You can knock over what's left of my drink. WKRP was a good. That is the best ever. I swear I thought turkeys could fly. Yes. Oh, man. It could be, Urbexy. Pepper upstairs eats spider. She ate a cicada earlier. Oh, yeah, do that, Jim. I want to see the Prime delivery package there. God. Starsky and Hutch or TJ Hooker? TJ Hooker. Sorry. I liked the quintessential cop show back then, and I did like Shatner. Starsky and Hutch was a good show, but yeah, definitely T.J. Hooker. You know, them running around during the show yelling, Hooker! Oh, yeah. Well, no, Robert, we don't have mice in this house, trust me. With him and his sister around, we don't have mice. If they do sense a mouse, they'll stare at something, and like the cabinetry where they can't get in, we'll put a trap and it's gone. But we don't have a lot of mice, because these guys are nightmares for mice. His sister's worse. She attacks everything. Think the turkeys really happened. Oh, God. These music artists. Yeah, here's a show. And I know a lot of you are going to recognize this show. One of the best shows of the 80s, Miami Vice. I mean, just think of, that show is actually pretty good. If you look at how that was done, and then the sound, the music, the way that was filmed, and the music and the stars and celebrities in it, wow. That was Friday night viewing. That's when people stayed in to watch stuff on Friday nights. Miami Vice. If you have not seen Miami Vice, especially like the first 4 seasons, you gotta watch it. That was a really good show. What was Miami Vice? 5 seasons, 6, something like that? That's a dead spider. That right there is why I do not like spiders. Jerk. The camera even picked out little spiders come down in front of me. God, I hate those things. I still watch DirecTV still shows on Encore. What? What's that? Never heard of that, George. Miami Vice was good. Dynasty or Dallas? Oh, Jennifer. Jeez. I'm going to say Dallas. Even though Dynasty, when I was growing up, Dynasty was on right after another one of the best shows of the 70s, 80s, we haven't talked about, or 80s, Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, I love that show. My ringtone for a long time was the Dukes of Hazzard theme. Just a good old boys. Oh, yeah. I change myself. My phone rings are always pop culture or sci-fi stuff. My tones, everything. But yeah, Dukes of Hazzard was on. Then right after it was Dynasty. And then Dallas, I think. Or the Dallas, then Dynasty. Crap. But Dukes of Hazzard, epic. Just fun. Fun show. And who doesn't like watching somebody jump a Dodge Challenger like that? Yeah. Pluto, yes. Oh, yeah, we watch Pluto incessantly, Robert. Yeah, we have it on the Rokus also. Pluto has a cool channel for me. Star Trek channel. They show Next Generation all the time. So when I'm just going to flip over for something to watch short time, I'll watch a little Pluto. Yeah, if you guys don't have Pluto, look it up. Epic setup for free. Sure, they got ads, but I'll tell you what, for what they give you for free, Bellator fighting and a bunch of stuff. Even some music channels. Even their sci-fi channel's getting better. So yeah, it's pretty good shit. Pretty good setup there. Yeah, Pluto is a good one. My wife likes Pluto too. She finds a lot of stuff to watch. There's some cool animated movies on there, and they got the fantasy movie network that's really good on there. Loved it. Oh, Encore. Sorry, Sarge, I haven't had cable or satellite for years. Our whole life is streaming. We have Rokus. We have like 4 Rokus running in the house right now. We don't pay cable or sat. Yeah, Urbex, you got it too. Yeah, Pluto is great. Of course, I'm betting you guys have your own channel lineup. But yeah, Pluto, epic. Bo Duke is yelling yummers. Oh, God. John Schneider actually has a YouTube channel. And it's actually kind of a nice little channel. He answers Dukes of Hazzard questions, Smallville, and just does his own thing, including music. Yeah, feel free to look that up on YouTube. He's actually a pretty cool guy. Pretty down to earth, too. Equalizer. Oh, dude. Corkboard. Me and a friend, when we were working at Sgt. Pepper's in Davenport, during lunch hour, we used to love watching Equalizer. It was on TV during our lunch hour. Oh, we loved that show. Robert McCall, and I'm sorry, The new movies with Denzel do not come close to the series. If you haven't seen it, I know some of you are going to go, The Equalizer, it was a TV series? Look it up. He may have looked like an old stuffy dude, but he was an epic. He's probably one of the top badass TV badasses of all time. Robert McCall. Oh, God. Robert, yes, we have Zumo. Here, let me show you here. Here, Roku, guys. And you can get all these on Fire Stick, too. But see, a lot of these are free. The Roku channel has a lot of free stuff, including free channels. Pluto. Right there's Pluto. Then we got the Voodoo and Prime. Comet's a good one for sci-fi people. Tubi is a great one if you guys don't have it. Tubi's got stuff, including the G.I. Joe cartoons I keep watching. Now we have Stir is another free one like Zumo. It has a lot of channels to watch for free. Now we have FilmRise Kids. Why do I have FilmRise Kids, you ask? Some of you may not remember this cartoon. Captain N the Game Master. If you saw that in the 80s, you're like me, you're going, oh, Captain N the Game Master was an epic cartoon. Even if you didn't play a lot of Nintendo. But that is on FilmRise Kids. If you have access to FilmRise Kids on your Fire Stick or your Roku, get it. Captain N the Game Master cartoon is on there. But there's Stir, Toonami, Aftermath is kind of good. And there's Zumo. Zumo that Robert was talking about, right next to it, we have Crackle and Dust. Dust. Sci-fi anthologies, shows, series. Dust is epic, some of the stuff they make. But yeah, I watch a lot of stuff. We got FilmRise and Redbox. And Redbox has free channels, guys. You don't have to buy movies from them. They actually have free channels on their Roku app also. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can get on these things. Is Comet in the Play Store? I don't know, Robert, but it's on if you have a Roku, it's in the Roku store. Also, here's another one. For those of you sci-fi fans, I know we wandered off here. And guys, if you haven't hit thumbs up, please do. If you do give me a thumbs down, please let me know why and nicely. Here's one you guys may not know of. It is on the Roku channels list you can get. Star Trek Continues. It was a Star Trek series made by people who love Star Trek before CBS cracked down. That is their series, and it is epically done. There's another good one out there, if you can find it on YouTube, called Star Trek The New Voyages. Just as epic. If you like Star Trek, the original Star Trek and series, and may have continued off those for the next, the extra rest of the voyages of the 5-year missions. Star Trek Continues that you can get on Roku. Star Trek New Voyages on YouTube. So, yep. Robert Stack. Oh, man. Knowing is half the battle. Yeah, G.I. Joe. I still love G.I. Joe cartoon. I have some of them on DVD. Yeah, surprise. I want to get Brave Star on DVD and Silverhawks and Thundercats. I know, you're all looking at me funny going, ugh. Oh, Sarge. No, it is not. Oh, and I used to, man. I liked you, man. Sorry, but wow. Star Trek Disgracery sucks. They take everything, and I am the lifetime Star Trekker. They take I've met Star Trek people. I've been to Star Trek conventions. Yes, I'm giving away too much of me. Star Trek Disgracery takes everything Gene Roddenberry imagined with Star Trek, wiped to their ass, and wadded up in the garbage can. It is not Star Trek. It is Game of Thrones in space. Gene Roddenberry, Star Trek always had a good view for the future, showed humanity doing good, a hope for the future, a brighter time, exploration. Star Trek Disgracery wads it up, shows everybody as pieces of crap, hateful people. The Federation is crap. It's horrid. Spock suddenly has a sister that teaches him everything. I'm going to back down now. Sorry, Sarge, Disgracery sucks. They use graphics, try to make a good show, and it's not good. I had a lot of I still have some G.I. Joe stuff around here. Not as much. What did I miss from Eva? Hush, Eva? What the heck did she say? The gym like Daisy Duke. Eva. Every man on the planet above the age of 4 like Daisy Duke. And half the women. She was that hot. She was so hot she made straight women go, baby. Robert Stack was good, yeah. Now, I'm sorry, Sarge, I can never, ever, ever watch any more of that Star Trek crap CBS has made. They've destroyed Star Trek. It's nothing like Star Trek. It's Game of Thrones in space. Nothing about that has anything to do with Star Trek. They've destroyed 50 years of Star Trek backstory and canon, screwed up the timeline, lied to people about what it was going to be. And I'm sorry, it's bad. As a lifetime Trek fan, once again, who's met Shatner, Nimoy, Majel Barrett, Walter Koenig, George Takei, Robin Curtis, Richard Arnold, Robert Del Arco. Yes, I've met all these people. You're all like, he's one of those. Yes, I am. And they screwed it up. Star Trek. Oh, Robert. Oh, I love you, man. The Doomsday Machine. Oh, epic. I love that. And then, oh, yeah, Commodore Decker. Oh, if you guys haven't seen it, sorry. Me and Robert are way flashing back. The Doomsday Machine episode, and I have to say this. When CBS redid the graphics, they made the Doomsday Machine episode better. It was nice to be able to see the ships actually weaving and moving. I don't know, Robert. One of my favorite episodes, though, is Balance of Terror. Epically good show. That episode had a tension to it, a cat and mouse battle in space. Probably one of the best episodes of Star Trek of all kind ever. But if you do get a chance, guys, check out Star Trek, The New Voyages on YouTube, or Star Trek Continues are also on YouTube. Hey, DR, what is up, my friend? Hey, Janie, I'm not going to argue, Jim, because John Schneider, come on. As a guy that's pretty safe in my stuff here, or in what it is, even I can see, yeah, John Schneider was kind of a hottie back in the day. He's not even fugly now. I didn't get that genetics. I got this. Man, genetics can be cruel. But yeah, he was pretty good. Dark Crystal. Ooh, good one. The original movie was good at best. The newer, series on Netflix wasn't as good. Orwell. Sorry, Picard series sucked too, Fire Sarge. They bastardized everything Picard was. Made him into from an epic captain, an intelligent guy, to a cussing, whiny wimp who was beat up and put down and cussed at by every woman in the show. Told he was a piece of shite by everybody in the show. And then they killed him off and made him into a robot that'll age anyway. Come on. Nothing about that was Star Trek. Again, you're ripping out people's eyeballs. Everybody's evil. The Federation is evil. The Romulans, their planet blew up, so suddenly they had to join No, the Romulans were the Star Empire. One planet was like the Federation. You go blow up one planet and their empire's fine. It was a whole stupid setup. The show was bad. It was dumb. It was badly conceived. I'll tell you what. Fire Sarge, if you want to know more about the Star Trek series right now, go look up Overlord DVD or Doomcock on YouTube or Nerdrotic and look up their videos on those topics. And you'll see they agree with a lot of what I do. They're really huge fans like I was. Once you see how badly it's written, really pay attention, you'll see why nobody likes them. These things aren't selling. They have no distribution worldwide. And most Star Trek fans have fled. Most real Star Trek fans have fled. They won't watch them. Sanford and Son. That was a good show. Enterprise was a good show. They did mess with canon a little bit a few places. But as an all-out show, it didn't mess up the timeline. So that was good. Yeah, that was a good show, and it was getting really good when they ended it. That's what kind of sucked about it. And Jennifer, do enjoy The Dark Crystal. What an epic, epic movie. William Windorn. Now, Robert, if you don't know this, there was an episode of, I believe, Star Trek Continues, the fan-made series, and they made it good. One of their early ones. It was kind of so-so in their graphics. But it was a series of episode of Star Trek: The New Voyages with him in it. And you find out what happened to him after the Doomsday episode. Trust me, he didn't die. But go look that series up. You'll see what happened to the Commodore. Pretty cool. Lorenzo Lamas. Oh, yeah, you're talking Renegade. Lorenzo Lamas did Renegade and Snake Eater. Is that the series? Movies? Rogue, is Potato News going live tonight? No, not tonight. My voice is about shot. I did a video for the Potato last night. And I'll probably go live either between Thursday and Saturday. I'll tell you what, I am going live the night they do a debate. If Biden actually does a debate. Definitely going live then. Robbie Commander was Mark Leonard. Yes, it was. Mark Leonard was on a lot of Star Trek stuff. Renegade also had a very good theme song. He was a renegade. One of the few times I actually liked Harley's. Eva, he was on the show Renegade though. Rogue. How's it going, Rogue? I know you were here earlier, bud. Airwatch Unknown Ventures. I don't recognize that one, DR. The Vulcan, they got Enterprise. Oh, you mean T'Pol? Yeah, she's... yeah. They knew what they're doing putting her in an outfit. Oh. Yeah, she was something. Yes, I did, Corkboard. Thank you. I did put the potato did put out a new video last night. A little bit about the Ruth Bader Ginsburg thing. I think her statement is fake, and I think it's a trap. And by how it's worded, I found out today. I did it first. A couple channels like the Hodge Twins, everybody else put out a couple videos talking about how they also have noticed the wording of that so-called quote, deathbed quote. Look that up. Look it up on a couple other channels. It might be fake. Bobby Six Killer, Joker. Bobby Six Killer, not Rainwater. Six Killer Enterprises. Hey, JD, have a good one, buddy. Yeah, send me pictures of the truck. Make me feel good about my truck. Oh, man. Does YT have the video of William Windorn in the Star Trek Continue? Yes. Oh, no, it's not Star... Okay, Robert. The one with William Wyndham is on Star Trek The New Voyages on YouTube. Star Trek Continues and Star Trek New Voyages are two different groups who made a fan series of Star Trek. They're both pretty epic. There's a couple episodes of Star Trek New Voyages I think are just absolutely amazing. Star Trek Continues came along about halfway through New Voyages run and did also epic. But yeah, Star Trek The New Voyages, one of their earlier episodes is what you want to find for the one with Wyndham. If you like Star Trek, also go to YouTube and look up Star Trek of Gods and Men. It's a full-length feature movie made by fans, and you will love it. Yeah, I'm into this stuff. But it is epic. Look up Star Trek of Gods and Men. Oh, Burning Sands, we are talking about older 80s and 90s TV series and movies. And I'm even talking about some fan series made on YouTube for Star Trek. Oh, Eva, if Jim shows it to you, you're going to go, okay, yeah, him. T'Pol is apostrophe P-O-L, T'Pol. Yes, I know how they spell it because I'm a dork. Not Paul as in the guy. Anyone remember V? I have V, the original movies, and V, the series on cassette. I can probably go grab them. But it's got a big V. It's over there. Next to my old Star Wars VHS. Yes, I do have V. The series was really good too. It was not Bobby's Rainwater. It's Bobby's Six Killer. Was wasabi. It's like you're saying wasabi. Oh, that's probably Jim right now from J&E messaging me on IG. I'll check him on the computer as soon as I'm done here, Jim. I'll call it up IG on my computer. Nice to have the bigger screen. Actually, now I want to look at it now. I don't know if you guys know you can do that. You can call up Instagram on your computer. A lot of people don't even realize you can do that. Here come my messages. Oh, here they are. Pay attention to your messages. Oh my God, who did that? Oh my Lord. Burning Sands, you are an evil woman. Sorry guys, I called on my Instagram and I'm going to show you this. This is what Burning Sands posted on Instagram. I pull up and this is the first thing I run into. You don't have to agree with it, but it's still funny. Look at this crap. Sorry, I flipped back. Oh God, would you look at that? Look in the background, burning police car. Oh no. Cindy, you're an evil person. Oh crap. Oh. Guys, you gotta watch out for Cindy. Oh, sorry, I'm still getting on my J&E. Oh, ho. Oh, come on. A little Bondo and some pulling, that'll come right out. Here, I'll show you guys. Here's the J&E adventure vehicle getting their Amazon delivery early. I doubt that's what anybody meant by prime. And you shouldn't park that close to the guardrail. It's really bad on stuff. Of course, the semi came out pretty bad by the looks of that wheel. And I know this may not be perfect, guys. I didn't download it to my software. I'm just going to show you the pictures. Yeah, that truck has seen some better days. Holy Moses. Of course, look at that semi. He's pretty screwed up. Rest in peace, little Chevy. Rest in peace. Ooh, big ding. That's pretty rough right there. Wow. Got that prime delivery. Oh, man. Oh, I like how the rear axle is now moved forward and touching the body. And the tire's flat. Whoa. Very nice. I'm glad you guys came out in one piece. Mushed you right up against the guardrail, too. Yeah, that truck is done. Because your frame is bent on that after those hits. But yeah, guys, watch out for Cindy. Woo, Cindy. I didn't do that, Robert. That was Cindy. Cindy posted that. You can talk to her about that. Send complaints to Burning Sands. Oh, you're an evil woman. Hey, Jim. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to get off here. Yeah, we were just kind of looking up some pictures from an accident Jim and Eva were in. I did post a video last night on the potato, Jim. Just a little bit about, I believe, what is a wording trap on the whole Ruth Bader thing. Yeah, Burning Sands, just call it like it is. I'm not going to disagree with you, hon. That is exactly what it is. Even though he's tried to reverse course now. I've never said I'm for it. Yeah, you did. You helped bail people out. Yeah, they got that prime delivery all right, Joker. Woof. Now, I'll tell you what, those Amazon delivery guys can really be pushy, can't they? Here's your package. No, I'm going to send it back. You're going to take your package. Man. Hey, they got it to you on time, though. Of course, my package is probably on that truck. It's why my blower fan was late. Thanks a lot. Bumper cars, yeah, I bet. Oh, hey, Jennifer, have a good one, hon. Thank you very much again, honey. I really mean it. And congratulations on the little boy you're going to have. That's great. Hopefully your daughter is happy to have a, I don't know, she might be going, what? I don't want a wiener in the house. Boy, little boys are nasty. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, man. DR, salt must flow. Now, I'm betting the second hit, Eva, was when he gets smushed against a guardrail. That's what it looks like. Corkboard, flow, baby, flow, salt. Burgers and beers with the invaders of the draft house. Cool. So, Jim, you're washing down some salt with some burgers and beers. Hey, Snowman, have a good one, buddy. Sorry, catching up here for once. One of my Prime delivery women is hot, but wife says I can't give her my package. That's very rude of your wife. Oh, thanks, Jim. I appreciate it, bud. Jim was going to do an adventure all over that driver's butt. He didn't want to get out of the truck. He knew I was a wee bit pissed. Yeah. Yeah. You should have told him, okay, I'll let you off, but what cool stuff you have in the back of that truck that I can have? Oof. Well, Jim, Eva, all I can say is I'm really glad you guys came out of it okay. And thank God that wasn't a Ford, because you wouldn't have made it alive. Send hate to Explorer his CF. Oh, God. A lot of Ford guys right now. Hey! Sorry, just the facts are your trucks aren't the best trucks. They're the best selling because people are lemmings. The best trucks are actually Chevy and Dodge. No joke. And I don't own a Chevy, I own a Dodge, but Chevy trucks are the best trucks. Ford would be totaled. Ford would have totaled the trailer too. No, only would have totaled the trailer because it would have crumpled up like a little ball, got up under the trailer's tandem and flipped it. Nope, Ford would have crumpled up like a tin can. DR, he was obviously pissed because that truck meant something to the family. So yeah, even my old beater Dodge, I may end up selling the girl, I don't know. But I love my vehicles, and yeah, I'm even picky about who I sell my vehicles to. I've refused to sell even beater vehicles to people. I didn't think they take care of it properly. Corkboard, I do have Twitter. The link is on my homepage. If you look up there right next to my header, Twitter is on there. So yes, Potato News Network has an email and Twitter account, both. So yeah, feel free to send me stuff on Twitter, ideas, news stories. Yeah, if you go to the Potato News Network page, there is a header right next to it. There's email and Twitter you can click on. Oh, no problem, Jim. Have a good one, buddy, and thanks for the pictures. I can't wait till I show Karen those. She's gonna be like, well, maybe we'll order a little less from Amazon. Oh man. Whew. An F-240. Okay, so you're gonna compare a really big truck to a standard Chevy pickup. That's what Ford guys gotta do. I gotta pick a big model. And no, I'm sorry, Ford wouldn't, because Ford is not built that solid. They just aren't. And that is coming from a guy who owned. Until recently we had a Ford also. In our stable here, at one time we've had GM, Nissan, Ford, and Dodge. I'm a mechanic. I worked on them all. And I'll call it what it is. Fords are not a best truck. They're the best selling. They're not a solid, good truck. I'm sorry. There's a reason that Chevy and Dodge both outlast them at a higher resale. Lemmings buy Fords. People who want a good, solid, long-lasting truck buy Dodge and Chevy. That's just a fact. And like minivans, Dodge has the best minivans. There's certain things each company has that's good, and trucks are not that good on Ford. Oh, they do, Sarge. There are a lot of people out there that hate those new aluminum bodies. Bad design. and super expensive. Insurance companies hate them because they can't. It takes mostly whole body parts replaced that are very expensive. Very expensive. Very expensive. And yes, Eva, you would have been really, you'd have been mushed in your car. Ugh. I'm just calling as a person that was a technician for 26 plus years. I know how they're built. I know what they are. And you may like Ford. That's fine. Everybody's got their thing. I'm just going by the actual longevity, resale, the problems we had working on these things. I'm just saying. There's a reason that GM and Ford have a much higher resale value and last longer. There's a reason Fords are sell more. You have to keep buying them as they keep breaking. Z squared, yeah. There's some companies have displacement on demand down, and this is not an ad for GM. GM does it better than anybody. There's a reason. Somebody going, oh, you're shilling for GM. No, GM did displacement upon demand back in the mechanical days on Cadillacs and other engines. GM knows how to do displacement on demand real well. It's like GM was also better at rear disc brake systems before the other companies were. GM went to CV axle four-wheel drive systems before the other companies did. And then Ford followed suit, and finally Dodge got off their butts and did CV front axles. Once again, I'm not calling for any company. We own a multiple variety of cars in our house, but I worked on them. I know about them. Rich may be on here about to argue with me, but oh. No, nice. Nice, Sarge. Yeah, I had a farmer out by my dad that bought one of the new Fords, and he said it was the worst thing he ever built, and he got rid of it within 6 months. He said it was easy to damage. It was a nightmare. And his wife got in a small fender bender with it, and the insurance company had a coronary what it took to fix it. It's Cummins engine, man. Cummins diesel engine that Dodge used, wow. Cummins diesels are epic in almost everything they're in, though. Cummins diesels, Dodge using Cummins diesels was a smart move. I'm not the biggest diesel fan, but wow, those are epic engines. I don't know, Joker, back in the day, you're talking old-fashioned. Ford 9-inch out of date and not the best rear end anymore. If you want to talk 40, 30 years ago, sure, your Ford 9-inch works. But if we want to get into the 20th century or maybe the 21st, Ford 9-inch is an outdated old thing that isn't used that much anymore. GM independent rears in a lot of the Camaros and GTOs, everything is a solid rear end part of anything Ford's got. Most people don't even use a solid axle rear end anymore. So they're not the best rear end out there. They're the best rear end out there for the oldies. They still use carburetors, just saying. For stuff, the people that use something newer than carburetors and better, nah, not so much. Z squared thing is a lot of vehicles these where the Chevy, Dodge, Ford, GM, Toyota take specific oils, and if they're specifically either synthetic or mineral, depending on what they call for, you got to use the exact oils called for by your book on today's cars, or they will have huge problems. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to, well, my car calls for synthetic, but I don't want to spend it. You better. You got to abandon Cummins engine. Oh, wow. Ooh, you got to get that one, Urbexy. The differentials, Dana 60, yeah. And Dana's 60s are used in a lot of brands. I believe both GM and Dodge were heavy on the Danas. Dana's differentials are hella badass. I think my Dodge has a Dana 60 in it. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it has a Dana 60 in it. Or is it Dana 80? Fuck, I can't remember. Oops, almost bad word there. Didn't quite say an F-bomb, but almost. Bandit Cummins playing. Ooh. No, not all aftermarkets. You're talking to old aftermarkets. You're talking old school. Once again, you're going back to carburetor era. Most stuff today has nothing to do with 9-inch rear ends. You will not put a 9-inch in almost most all the newer cars out there. And most cars, I'm sorry, your old 1970s Novas and everything are not the average car being built up anymore. You want to stay old school? Yes, you're 9-inch, but newer stuff, no. A 9-inch won't fit my friend's 2017 Camaro. You won't put a 9-inch in that. You won't put a 9-inch in a Mustang that new either. Like I said, get out of the 30 years ago stuff. So not all aftermarket, all oldies aftermarket. My GMC rocker panels are shot in 6 years. That's strange because usually the GMs have... Actually, Dodge has a really good galvanizing. GM had decent galvanizing, or did pretty good for a while. They had the same problem Dodge did with paint chipping off because the galvanizing wouldn't bond to the paint. Heck, my old Dodge out there where it's not rusted, there's a lot of places no paint is there and the galvanizing is still good. It's kind of crazy. Oh, holy crap, Sarge. My dad has his 1988 Chevy 1-ton K3500. He bought brand new. First year of that body style. He bought it at Warren Chevy in East Moline, Illinois. It has a 4-speed transmission where only 3 of the gears are useful. The other one is super low and has a 454 throttle body injected V8 in it. He still owns this thing with like 380,000 miles on it. It needs to go soon, though. Oh, poor old thing. Dude, I'm sorry, Joker, but it's starting to actually semi-annoy me. 9 inches are not all that. 9-inch rear ends are barely in anything you use in the last 30 years. Any old stuff, fine. Any old stuff. And I had a bunch of Gen 3 Trans Ams. I never needed any of that rear end in them. All I did was modify mine a little bit. But no, 4.9 is not all that, especially in the last 30 years. I don't know, Z-Squared. I know people have the Chevy demand setup, and it works perfect. Works great. Never had a problem. And we worked on them. We worked on a lot of them. Dodge probably has the best displacement on demand. GM second. Ford, they're better than some of the Nissan ones that have it. But Ford as domestics are definitely third as a demand setup. And this is by somebody, I'm not talking out of my ass here, guys. This is somebody, I worked on them for decades. I even worked on the old Displace on Demand mechanical series. Hey, Scott, have a good one, buddy. All right, guys, it is late enough. I do need to get out of here. Tomorrow night, remember, Joker's Nation is streamed tomorrow night. And go and chat with him and see what's going on. That was pretty badass, Robert. That was a pretty badass scar. Yep. I do like resto mods, though. I like the look of the old with the tech of the new. That's the way things work the best. Old look, new tech. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. And remember, tomorrow night when you're on Joker's Nation's live stream, do the same thing. Hit the thumbs up. Or if you do, give him a thumbs down. Let him know why. And a real reason why. Not because he has no body hair left. But thank you all very much for hanging out and chatting. Thank you very much for some of the questions we threw out. We did help a few people tonight. John Spike got some information. No, Jim, stop apologizing. The fact that anybody stops by here out of their busy lives, I'm always happy. Jennifer Bearden, thank you very much, hon. And I didn't blush as bad this time, but thank you. Robert, have a good night. And you guys, thanks for hanging around and even throwing out some cool 80s, 90s trivia talk and conversation tonight. But I will talk to y'all later, next Tuesday, if not before. And I guess me and Karen may go look at a $750 99 Dodge Ram tomorrow. Maybe I'll have that in my driveway too. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, have a good one. Talk to you later, and thank you all. And I hope you like the setup. And I know the TV's a little far away, but it's kind of nice to play something besides Captain Kirk that's going right there. Yes, I'm a geek. Nice to have some of you guys play in the background. If you guys ever see something on the screen, a channel, ask what it is if you can't see who it is, and I'll definitely mention who it is. And yes, thank you, Corkboard and Jim, for checking out Potato News off and on. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, Robert. Have a good one. DR, thanks, man. Joker, see you tomorrow night. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. I am losing my voice between doing the Potato News video last night and then today, and yelling at the puppy today. I'm roasted. All right, guys, talk to you later. Stay safe, stay happy. For those of you still exploring, get out and explore. For me, I've been out doing some lately. Got some stuff coming out. I got to edit a lot. For those of the rest of you out there, be careful, be safe. Check out Airwolf. Check out Renegade. Check out some good 80s, 90s shows. And I will talk to you next week, if not before. Have a good one, guys. Joker's Nation tomorrow night. See ya.